Alrighty folks, let this show on the road. Hello everybody and welcome to another of our Saturday streams of RogueTech. Well, at this point, we're calling it the Clan Invasion because it seems to work out pretty good for our clan campaign, that of course being Apollo's Vipers. We're going to hopefully get underway. Thank you, Matthias573, for the subscription with Prime. For those of you who don't know, we have finally made it to affiliate status. We are now officially part of the Twitch team. Hello, Kalanya. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us. You are the first person here, although not the first person to subscribe. Alright, so we need to give a quick check through everything that we're going on here. Apollo's Vipers, all nice and mostly set up. We're a little bit behind. There was a patch that was released just today, which I'm hoping to get soon because it has the avatar, and I really want to get my hands on an avatar. But it's an inner sphere mech, so that'll be later on. But I believe last time we left, unfortunately, we lost the Kid Fox. And the Kid Fox was one heck of an important member of our little family. Not having him anymore means that we are dropped down. Thank you, Kalenia, for subscribing. Wow. Really appreciate it. I truly do. That, of course, gives you access to our subscriber emails. So we are down to only 7 mechs. The Kid Fox was... Yes, it was. It kicked some serious behind. Unfortunately, it took a very heavy pounding to the face from a lot of incoming fire. It tried desperately to save the commando, and actually did succeed in doing so, but at the cost of its own life. So the Kid Fox, fairly awesome. However, we did manage to make it out of that mission with a brand new Stormcrow, which is currently in the process of being designed. It is our first 55-ton mech in our clan campaign, and should be a fairly nice step up in firepower. I believe that we've mounted a Gauss rifle and an Ultra AC-5 onto this thing, so it should be fairly reliable ballistic firepower that doesn't get shot down by AMS. I had so much trouble getting RogueTech to work, just can't start a campaign, simply hangs. That sucks. The only thing that I can suggest is some people have mentioned that they need to make sure that if they've got like Windows Defender, that they have the Defender set to make an exception for RogueTech, and that's about it. So, but best of luck, and I hope somebody will be able to come up with a solution to your problem. If you haven't already, the RogueTech Discord is available, and as long as you're up to date on things, they might be able to help you. Open up a ticket, provide your logs, and they may be able to come up with something to help you out. Okay, so we've hit harnesses in 3 days. Every single one of our pilots is currently unconscious. Every single one of our mechs is, well, mauled, but hey, we'll be ready to go in another 6 or so days. A little bit longer on the Stormcrow. Fire start of the commando. Yes, the commando's going to be a while, but once we get that ready to go, we'll be in a great place. Let's go check out the planet. The planet is starting to run a little bit light on missions. We may end up having to travel sometime soon, although probably not immediately. We'll probably hang around here for a little while longer, and maybe closer towards the end of the episode, we may consider where we want to go. Now, Hellgate, of course, was a half-skull planet, so I think we can move up to at least a 1 skull, or maybe a 1.5 skull. If we go to Horde, that might not be a terrible decision, because if we can get our hands on our Stormcrow by that point, that would be a pretty nice pickup. So Horde might be the place to go, because it's also apparently the only place we can go anywhere nearby unless we want to jump for the next 25 days, which we may end up doing, because Marshall doesn't look like that bad of a planet. Low-gravity ice world. Oh, that would be great. Alright, so now we got that all sorted out. Let's go run the clock on, because we got to give our mechs and our peoples some times to become back alive. Refit harness is complete. That's going to help out considerably with getting all of our mechs working as intended. We need to pay almost $1 million, and we have 1.8 million. I'm going to check to see what we can buy as an upgrade for relatively cheap. Oh, good, the lounge. Lounge starts with a single tech point, so I think we may lean into that, or 200,000 for the next 15 days. Lounge gives me the exact same tech point for a little bit more, but slightly less. Yeah, we'll take the lounge, and then we'll grab the next level of repair and refit. That'll keep us sort of low on how much we're spending on things to keep the entire ship running. Alright, so who's up next? Lego, Locust, Arctic Cheetah, Cougar, Stormcrow. Okay. Oh boy, surprise stream? It's not a surprise stream. I said I'd put up an event, and I did. If you were following me on Twitch, you would know that, because it should have sent you a warning that I set up an event. But yes, Rogue, we are streaming as usual. I managed to get most of my stuff done today, and oh boy, has it been a rough day with that. So I'm happy that I can chill back, sit back here with my drink over here, and play a little bit of RogueTech. Now, we still are waiting. Stormcrow would be 17 days away. I can drop with 4 mechs. I mean, our average tonnage is 31. So it's going to be a little bit light, but hey, I think we can manage it. Quick check on our mech warriors themselves to see what we can actually do with this one. Scroll down a little bit. T-Bone's ready. Ronan, I swear at some point I will actually level you up. Punisher, our highest level pilot. Jester. Exodus, Ek. Ooh, Ek can level up. I want to give Ek piloting. So we give him tactics, we give him piloting. So he's got shoot and scoot, and he's got the additional tactical resolve, which makes him a little less likely to get critted and then die. Coach is fine. Arclight is in the hospital for the next 9 days, and Apollo is fine. You should tell us more about your move. Are you done? Are you in a place? Well, I'm not done just yet. The finishing touches will probably be finished throughout the rest of the week. Most of the bulk of my stuff has been moved at this point. I'm not moving all that far. It's just sort of a side grade over to a new place. So I'm going to have to make sure that I get a little bit further ahead on videos before I actually pull the trigger and finish moving the last of my things. So we don't want to take a 1.5 scale mission because we're a little bit light on people. I think mobbing up. We'll go grab a quick, easy mission against some local pirates. We'll grab it for some stuff. Well, they're only like local pirates, but we're not exactly bringing the most amount of firepower to bear on this mission. T-Bone, sorry, your Kid Fox is dead, so you're in a new mech, so I hope you can enjoy that and learn to drive it just as well as the last one. Let's deploy on this one. Yeah, so just moving not all that far. The new place is a little bit smaller, but that's okay. It makes it a little bit easier to keep my stuff around, so I don't have to go trying to fill space with a too large place. Everything will be exactly where I need it, right where I want it. So the real thing that I'm kind of worried about is how it's going to sort of affect the streaming quality, because the internet should be just as good, but my question is going to be more about echoes and sounds and that sort of thing. So that's one of the things I've been kind of keeping track of as I've been moving things into, because you first step into a brand new place and it is just echo, echo,
new target acquired.
Thank you, RogueTech, for subscribing. It is very good to bring you along to the family. Hope that you... oh, Twitch alerts are not working. Why is that? This is not good. Oh, I know why it is. Let me fix that.
New target acquired.
Thank you for the subscription. I gotta go check on Twitch again because that's the place where it's actually working. Thank you, RogueTech. Thank you, Sean. Thank you. Oh, RogueTech also followed, so that's cool. All right, so we got a lot.
Nominal.
We've got a lot of people coming in. I need to get these alerts fixed up like right bloody now because I want my little icons to play. It's quite cute and I quite enjoy it. So I'll flick over on that, log in with Twitch, because I didn't do this earlier. I had to change my passwords recently because somebody has been attempting to log onto my accounts, and I'm not about that life. Alright, just make sure everything's set up properly. Alert boxes. Fight alert box no work. Why have you not been working properly? Let's do this.
All systems nominal.
So is that working properly? There we go, okay. Alright, so now it should be working just fine. Okay, so we're going to go straight on battle. Half skull shouldn't be all that difficult to do. We do need a couple of easy missions to get on through. We'll finish off basically everything here except for that target acquisition mission, and then we'll move on from there. Apollo, let's get you forward. Your Cougar is now the heaviest thing in the Lance again. It won't be as soon as that Stormcrow's finished, but yeah, you're a bit of a standout at this point. Congratulations. Lego's going to go take the high ground on this one, see if he can't get a little bit of a look down. And Punisher now following up in his Arctic Cheetah. Perhaps he shouldn't be following up. He is, after all, our most nimble and aggressive. Thank you, Sprog, for subscribing. Finally, our community manager has joined on to the party. So really do appreciate it as we sort of grow the channel even more. So, very odd to be switching over completely to Twitch. We used to stream on YouTube and Twitch, but we have moved fully over to Twitch thanks to the affiliate status, which hopefully things will work out quite well. I hope the stream quality is doing quite good. I hope the chat works out well for people. Just hoping that everything can operate smoothly. Alright, keep everybody moving fast as we can. We just want to get on top of the target as quickly as possible and then blitz our way through, because honestly, I actually would like to get my Stormcrow by the end of today's episode. I mean, we've only got to wait like 2 weeks, well, 3 weeks. So all we need is to finish off these missions and then take maybe a couple of days. Simbri, thank you for following us on Twitch. Glad to have you with us. Simbri has been a long-time member of our YouTube channel and part of the Discord. He also is part of our Mech HQ game. He plays the pilot Thorn in his customized Shadowhawk as part of Cobra Lance, which kicks some major butt. They tend to run into the most amount of enemies of every single lance, much to the chagrin of pilots who want a little bit more experience. Simbri's been stealing it all from them. T-Bone, bring it up with the Lego. So not quite his normal ride. Normally he would be driving the Kid Fox, but the Kid Fox has met with a somewhat untimely end. And so we're hoping to, well, hopefully the Lego will be a decent enough stand-in. It's a lot slower than his last ride, that's for gosh darn sure. Punisher, continuing forward with the Arctic Cheetah, with his heavy large laser, although I'm really tempted to put that super heavy laser onto it. Oh, that's not terrible at all. And he's building no heat. We can't tag him because, you know, flying targets and all. But you managed to miss everything. But fortunately for you, didn't generate heat thanks to being inside the water. But now they know that we're here, and they know that we have heavy large lasers. So maybe they will run. Maybe they'll just surrender, and that would be nice and easy for us to operate with.
Acquired.
Thank you, Simbri, for subscribing on Twitch. Ooh, we are starting to really jump up there in subscribers. I'm pretty surprised. I'm very thankful. You guys are really surprising me, and that's pretty awesome. Keep up, Lego. Lego, we need to hopefully have you shoot somebody down at some point. Do you have a target? It ain't much of a target, so we'll wait on that until we can actually get something fairly accurate and we can kick some butt and take some names. Switch it over there to that, just so I can see what's going on. Alright. And the enemy opening fire on the Arctic Cheetah, not able to connect with us because we are far too evasive and utilizing far too many special weapon systems in order to keep things under control. So the enemy, what you gonna do now? Somebody moving off in the background. We're going to have to take care of that. So this is the pirate support lance. A whole bunch of VTOLs, it seems. So with any luck, we can knock them out of the sky before anything too serious occurs. Going to get the Locust 2C up close and personal. 44% is really good. I think we'll take advantage of that shot there. Unfortunately, he didn't fire. So his streaks were unable to gain a successful lockout, and so he just sort of waited on that one. Still no shot with the Lego. Getting a little bit close. I mean, we're 30%, but I want this to be something fairly decent for when he finally unloads that massive cluster round that he's going to be firing. Enemies on the move as they head on forward. So we've got full-on VTOL group and then something hidden mysteriously in the background. Hopefully, it'll be something we can steal that'll be quite nice. Or at least cross your fingers for it, and maybe it'll work out. More operations occurring in the background as the enemy shifts around. Apollo should be getting into range somewhat shortly. And Apollo is excellent at trying to shoot things down because he has a pulse laser, which is actually fairly good at shooting things down because it gets to ignore some of the evasion. 24%, probably the best chance he possibly had. Comes up to a 27, but you know what? I think I'm just going to unload everything on you. It's a half-skull mission. I don't anticipate it being exceptionally long, so throwing in the LRMs if we don't generate any heat may as well. So we shift on over to the side, and how does that do me for accuracy? Oh, it's going to be beautiful. It was totally a waste of time because the Punisher's going to arrive and just hit it with a heavy large laser and instantly annihilate it. So once again, Punisher demonstrating he is probably the most effective pilot in the entire lance. Another Ripper zipping on forward. This one is going to be very aggressive. Ooh, laying down the sensor lock. So the Arctic Cheetah are going to be a little bit more vulnerable to incoming fire. With any luck, we're not going to have to worry too much about incoming artillery. I take that back. We got hit by incoming artillery. So we can't seem to get away from it. So the Arctic Cheetah getting nailed. We have a whole bunch of urban mechs off in the corner. Thank you, Raza, for building every single urban mech that anyone could ever possibly imagine. Because now we have more. So it was an urban mech lance with VTOL support, which actually not a horrible thing, especially if they're the ones carrying the artillery. Now the reason why that's not horrible is because you got the VTOLs to sort of zip around, corral the enemy, and get into their flanks, and then the urban mechs to slowly plod forward and, you know, hit them from super long range. Especially if you can use a whole bunch of sensor locks, that could work out quite nicely for you. Accuracy is 70%. I want to take it. See if we can't manage to shoot you down. Oh, still no lock. Two 70% chances, but he wasn't able to achieve the lock on that one. So can I get a direct line of sight? That'll work. Lego, it should be... No, that's still a 33% on your cluster, but you got a 39. 39 on the urban mechs off in the distance. You know what? Launch one. Missed by 48%, but it looked a heck of a lot better than it actually ended up being. And the Urban Mech RHW. Not quite familiar with that variant, but we'll find out what it is in fairly short order. There's only 2 more VTOLs to have to worry about, so there is that working for us. So Urban Mech R20 and an Urban Mech RHW and an Urban Mech... Oh, so 2 RHWs that we're dealing with. So if we try and zoom in, we might be able to get some clue. No, they've got special weapons on board because I'm not seeing any major cannons. Punisher! Yeah, you're basically going to kill this one VTOL who happens to be standing anywhere near you. So, ballistic. And what are you? Oh, I don't have a target on the guy in the corner. Fire! And just gone. Heavy large lasers really do an absolute number on any VTOLs. At this point, he's then going to shift over slightly to the side, going to get him into somewhat of cover, so he can peek out later on. He did get hit by a whole ton of rockets, so I would like to make him a little less, well, likely to die. And incoming fire for the Ripper, or is the Ripper just going to sit there? Decided to open fire with its pirate PPC. I would love to steal your pirate PPC because they tend to be quite good pieces of equipment. See if we can't get the Cougar within range to actually be able to do anything effective. VTOL is, of course, very difficult to actually work with. 50% if we go and try and fight the urban mechs. 33% on that one. 46 is good enough, I think. Yeah, give me a VTOL. Try and shoot it down. If we get lucky just a little bit, we might be able to kill it. Unfortunately, we weren't that lucky. But if you can take the VTOLs out, that tends to remove a lot of the enemy's maneuverability, especially when they're all just urban mechs. Notice they're not quite capable of gaining all that much speed. Alright, finishing off with the enemy comes down to Jester up in 20. Jester, you have shoot and scoot, so take aim at the... Ooh, no, shift around to the side. If you can get around to his side angle, you can definitely take advantage of that. That is a left side. So if we shift around to somewhere over here, without getting too close to him, we might be able to get an interesting amount of work done. So swing on over here, 57%, come on. There we go, managed to get some hits. Managed to crit his rotor. Unfortunately, did not shoot him down just about yet. We're going to need a little bit more aggression on this one before we can actually take the VTOL completely out of the fight. Going to swing the Cougar around, see if I can't get that side angle. We can, and right at the edge of the forest. So he can go completely dead. So shut off all of our short-range weapons, and we'll just continue with the long-range engagement. There we go. So all the VTOLs have been taken out. The pirate support lance is gone. Don't have to worry about the LPPCs anymore. So those could have been difficult in terms of just taking out our ability to get accurate fire on the enemy, but no longer. So now all we need to do is corral a whole bunch of urban mechs. And at least one of these urban mechs brought a whole bunch of rockets to the fight. I'm not quite sure what the other one's going to do. Because there's two RHAs, and if the RHA is the one that actually has all those rockets, then that might prove to be a bit of a problem. We're going to get nice and close. We are, of course, jamming them quite intensely now. Yeah, I think this one has an artillery piece. Just saying. So do you. But you're about to no longer have that missile launcher. In fact, I'm going to warlord this because I just want to make sure that guy dies. There we go. Get some good penetrating hits and target acquired. Ooh, did I call in the artillery strike? Because I did. Luckily for me, it didn't actually manage to connect with anything. Oh, that could have been really bad. Get our own Lego up into position. 24, 30. Yeah, we're going to let it settle for a round. Get rid of the recoil so we can get some accurate fire in on the target later on. Urban Mech RHW with a big old cannon. Does not fire the big old cannon, which is a bit of a surprise to me. We're going to see what exact cannon that is. I'm kind of thinking it might be a Mortar 2000. Or Howitzer 2000, that's it. We'll find out in a bit. Urban Mech decides his best idea is punch, and it was a fairly decent idea. He actually did manage to hit the Cougar, or not the Cougar, the Arctic Cheetah, so the Punisher is going to be a little bit slower in the coming round. So at the last of the Urban Mech's opening fire, we should be able to just circle around and just annihilate them. If I can take them by the legs, that would be ideal. I think I want to be a little bit cheeky on this one and try and get a shot into your back. 70%. Yeah, we'll take it. Locust zipping on forward, getting a back shot on the target. Oh, so he did have all the rockets in the world. Alright, so you're completely worthless to everybody. We're just going to annihilate you. There is no equipment on board that mech that is worth saving. ECM protected. And, oh, let's just absolutely gut this guy. And he's gone. Just completely annihilated. In the way that we destroyed him, we're hopefully going to clean most of that loot off the table so we don't have to worry about it. We could slowly pick him apart, but that might not work out quite as well as people might think. Pop in behind him, shoot moves back, and just instantly cord him with a heavy large laser. So Punisher going from one to the other and immediate destruction. And the joy of that is we're actually going to get that cannon intact. So I don't know if we'll take it. I mean, it's a Howitzer 2000. We don't really make use of a whole heck of a lot of artillery. Oh, Lego, you've got a perfect shot. So a good shot with his breaching shot and managed to do a fairly decent amount of damage. Locust taking a little bit, but not too terrible just yet. Is it his center torso that got exposed? Oh, he's an ace pilot too. So not just any Urban Mech pilot, but the Urban Mech pilot. So is it your center torso that's all busted up? It is. So if we wanted to steal stuff, all we got to do is plant one right in the center. So I think I'm going to circle myself right around here. Going to go for the offensive push. Target that center torso. And did not actually manage to destroy it. That is unfortunate, but then again, I've got three other mechs that are able to do a follow-up on this one. So Jester, if you don't mind, let's just bore in from this side so we can save the actual cannon. Getting more heat sinks destroyed, plus 10 heat. He's having a bit of a problem at this point. And now, Cougar, you should be... Oh, not quite yet. Apollo needs to move ever so slightly to get the perfect shot to finish this guy off without risking destruction of that other cannon. Already annihilated on that one. Now we're only getting 2 of 9 priority salvage. It's not a big deal though. It's only Urban Mechs and a couple of Rippers, so there might be some electronic warfare equipment, but I didn't see any. The Howitzers really are going to be sort of what I'm going to be looking at, unless something manages to surprise me. But we did kind of destroy everything completely outright. Then again, it's half-skull mission. May as well take advantage of it while you still can. 5,670 Seabills is a reward for a job well done, and nothing in the bottom lines. No major penetrating hits, although the Arctic Cheetah did suffer a little bit from that artillery barrage. Yeah, it was a pair of Howitzer 2000s. I'm taking the light PPC. These things are amazing. I love having them. I want more. Ooh, XL engine. Who had the XL? Oh, must have been one of the helicopters. Fire control system recoil is really tempting, but I don't think I'm going to grab it. A whole ton of heat sinks that are totally going to clutter up the loot table. The loot table is going to be nothing but heat sinks. Ooh, upper recoil. That might be worth it over the XL engine, because so far all of my mechs have built-in Clan XL engines, thanks to being Omnis. So really, we don't need it all that much, but we could throw in upper recoil actuators. That would actually help out the Lego a little bit, because that would keep that under control. But really, the thing that I probably will put this on will be the Stormcrow, because we've got an ultra autocannon that we need to start reducing the recoil on. So that might be an idea. Drop them from both. Ooh, that might be it. I am a fan of the light PPC, but I've already got one, and I'm not really using them at the moment, so I'm going to risk it. I want both of the recoil actuators just to sort of keep things under control. That way I can use ballistics a little bit more efficiently, since we don't really have any way of using them. We got both our RHW parts, so if we have any more urban mechs we can build, and one of the howitzers. We got the light PPC anyway, so that's wonderful. And some ammunition for the howitzer itself. The howitzer deals 30 damage. Within 60 meters of the impact, 30 damage to primary and secondary targets. So, it's not insane, but I suppose it's a 10-ton way of getting 30 damage on the board, at least for long-range artillery. Fairly decent for an urban mech, but I would rather have the light PPC. Light PPC is lighter, does more damage, and yeah, you gotta be a little bit closer, or at least you have to see the enemy. But really, do you actually need that howitzer? The answer, I think, is no. A howitzer 2000 is just not quite on the level of something that I'd want to shed that much tonnage into. Because 10 tons will almost get you an AC-10. Like, an AC-10 is 12 tons for the Inner Sphere, 11 tons for the Clan. If the Clan LBXs are a ton lighter than Inner Sphere LBXs, then that would be a Clan LBX. And at that point, you're dealing 60 damage with a proper hit. So, double the damage in about the same amount of distance range, you just don't get to fire indirectly. And indirect fire is pretty terrible until you get a lot of skills on a pilot. And, you know, a couple of supporting systems. Clan Barak managed to take some stuff from his Gemini. We're probably going to end up joining Clan Barak, just because Clan Cloud Cobra kind of doesn't exist. 17,672 for the next 3 days is a fairly quick repair time. We'll be able to turn that around pretty decently. So lock them down. Take a quick check on here. Arctic Cheetah up top. Locust next. Oh, we're going to get some repair time on my big one. So the Stormcrow, another 15 days away from there. And most of all of our pilots are back. We only needed the 3 days, and we're perfectly fine. Arclight's another 6 days out. Quick check of the pilots. I don't think anybody leveled up, but you never quite know. Progression is quite slow.
Orders.
But it sure is another couple of levels. T-Bone's fine, and who was the last one? Jester. Jester's good. Okay. All our pilots are fine. Let's just turn this right around and try and get as many missions going as we possibly can. An assassinate, absolutely. 2 of 9, sure, why not? Because there's a chance that it's a higher level mission difficulty. And we'll just immediately run right into another deployment. So once we can get on the ground and doing damage again, then we can hopefully earn a whole bunch of stuff. Now, it does suck, of course, that we lost the Kitfax, because that takes away our ability to drop with 2 full lances, but we're clanners, technically, so really we should be dropping with stars. So if we're dropping with more than 5 mechs, we're kind of cheating. Thank you, Spirits, for the follow. Hope you can enjoy the time here with us. It appears my follow is a little bit busted. So, unless it's... Oh, no, there it goes. Oh, yeah, because I hear it, and then it's different. And wow, give up 5 tier 1 community subs. Thank you so much, Sean. Very much appreciated. So that is amazing. Wow, that actually really surprised me.
New target acquired.
So wow. I don't even know what to say at that point. Lexi Frost has just subscribed. And then actually I should be watching this from this feed, because this will show up a little bit more immediately.
New target acquired.
Oh, that's why I was looking at the wrong feed. I haven't been seeing the chat the entire time, and I was wondering if nobody was chatting. But Sproge's there. Thank you, Sproge. Yeah, that's a lot of subs. Yes, acquired. I can see chat now, Sproge. Now I can. It's all coming together. This is lagging a lot for 1 sec. Yeah. So, the thing that was ended up happening was I was hearing the things that I would look up to the screen, but because I was looking at Twitch, it would be delayed. And then I was looking at, like, what's going on? But I was looking at the activity box and not the actual chat box. Oh, trying to get used to a new stream format. But hey, we're going to get it all sorted out and figure out what things are actually going. So yes, bro, we can see chat now and we can actually do things. Where's the emote? I don't know. Let me go check that as soon as I cycle these guys in. It should be the one that I gave you a long time ago.
I'm already there.
So, lock that in. If it's pending, that might be the problem. because I did submit it back on Thursday, I believe. And if they're still going through all the emotes, that may still be pending. And after all, we're only an affiliate, so. Tried it, didn't work. Okay, just as soon as I get everybody moving on this first turn, I will go check on that. Come over here. Affiliate settings. Emotes. Yeah, it's still pending at this point. Sorry, Spark, but it's probably not going to be here. Not until they finally get done with sort of trying to set this up. Yeah, it'll be Tirac 1 Lego. Once it finally does work, so.
I've got your back.
Yeah, that is a bit of a shame that it's not actually ready yet. I thought you don't need to get emotes approved if you don't have any strikes on the channel. It says pending in the corner, so maybe I angered somebody. Hi, buddy! Oh, it's a fireball! How adorable! Goodbye.
Target damaged. Concentrate your fire.
Oh!
Bring it down.
Oh my! How you doing, Punisher? Oh right, it was the arrow. I thought for a second he exploded. It's like, wait a second. Alright, so that was interesting. Yeah, we should have taken it for money. Jeez.
Good to go.
We took this one for a full salvage. I was expecting an actual mission. But no, we showed up, fired an Arrow 4 missile at him, and he died. Just instantaneously. Alright, so now I suppose we need to go clean. That was literally a fireball. Yeah, I thought for a second, wait a second, does he have some sort of, self-detonating bomb? But no, it was the Arrow 4 artillery that we dropped on his head from point-blank range. There's Punisher with the Danger Close artillery. We gotta pay really close attention to that, otherwise we're gonna get bitten by it so hard. Oof, that was close. That was...
You got my attention.
Like, he was just... He got nicked by that. Oh, he singed that off of him. Do you have an easy option to add another stream option for lower quality? Some people can't handle I don't know.
I am moving in.
As far as I know, it should just set to whatever you would set it to.
Copy that.
Also known as console peasants?
Lucky bastard.
I don't know about that. I mean, I basically just broadcasted whatever I'm getting. So, the 1080p 60. Why are you only on Twitch? Because we are an affiliate now, Skillshin, and affiliates are not allowed to stream on anything else. So basically we joined on things, and so now in order to stay as a Twitch affiliate, in order to go that route, there is a 24-hour exclusion clause. So if you don't want to watch on Twitch, what you can do is you can wait 24 hours, and tomorrow the VOD of this will be going up, and you can watch it there. So whichever is more convenient to you, but the VODs will still absolutely be available for easy watching. Ooh, he's got an AMS? Wow. Yeah, for easy watching for people who either can't make it or don't want to watch on Twitch. So, I'm trying to make it as easy for as many people as possible, because I know a lot of our audience started on YouTube and kind of wanted to stay on YouTube, and if I had a choice, I would still be streaming on both platforms just to make it even easier for people, but unfortunately the agreement is you gotta keep 24 hours in between your streams in order to stream on different platforms. So, release this money for Overlord. I prefer YouTube, but money is money. The VODs will still be going up on YouTube, so there will still be that. I'm not getting rid of that entirely. After all, it's still the channel. So, let's go kill this guy.
Confirmed.
You missed. How can you miss? You were doing so well last time. Hello, Abel. Welcome to the stream. Hi, Otters. Glad you could join us for this one, so that we will continue along through our battle. Although apparently, I think it's probably just going to be 2 VTOLs at this point. It was a fireball and 2 VTOLs. I should have taken this one for cash. At that point, Punisher could have done the entire mission on his own. Assuming, of course, he didn't kill himself, which I think he came remarkably close to doing. Let's get right up on the water's edge. A 90% chance to hit. And no more VTOL. So that has disappeared. Oh no, there is a 3rd VTOL somewhere out there. Have you picked your clan alignment? We're probably going to be going for Clan Barak, but we still need to find, places where we can take Clan Barak missions. So that'll be a little bit of a slowing down faction. Lego could have done the mission alone. I don't know. Lego would have had to hit. VTOLs are notoriously difficult to actually touch. So open fire with just about everything because we are in the water and thus chill, and it was enough fire to take it down. There in the inner sphere, that's going to be a long trip. Because we are not in the inner sphere yet. So, I have some I come for my bi-weekly fix of Lego. Well, Lego is here, and Lego is currently a very important part of the Lance at the moment, because he is, well, 1/4 of our current active mechs. Sadly, the Kid Fox is now dead. It's a Cattle Master. Really, game? I get the feeling like you're kind of... I'm not going to say it. I'm just not going to... Take the left route? Is that the faster way to go? So there's two routes out to Clan Space. There's the original road of Exodus, or whatever they call it. And then there's the other route that is hopefully quicker. Sprint on in here just to get more shots of the Cattle Master, who's been apparently sitting still. Oh, we did get a lock. Good job. So, alright, so we now know that we are going to be heading over towards the left planet instead of heading over towards that right planet that we were currently looking at. 24% chance to shot and potentially hit the Cougar in the back. No, thank you. The Lego can wait this one out. Cattle Master, waltzing on forward, going to open fire with a flamer, because that's going to work just absolute gangbusters to a person who's standing hip deep in water. Punisher, why don't you go demonstrate to him why he got into the exact wrong profession? Okay, we're not going to use that. That would be really, really dumb from how close you are. But if he survives next turn, we'll run away and we'll turn around and do it.
Take that as a lesson.
Yeah, Clan Barak is not against our team for Tortuga. Broken arrow. From that close? Maybe not. Maybe we'll avoid that. Couple of heat sinks destroyed. He's not yet unsteady, but... Oh, no. He is unsettled, though. Jester, get up there. See if you can't get some accurate fire to make him fully unsteady. 85%. And good locks on that one. He is gyro destroyed. So this will shove him over to maximum loss of steadiness. Lego, can you make the shot? Maybe not. How about if I fire a cluster shell? Well, that worked. It'll knock him over. Please don't jam the gun. That's kind of important. My internet clearly can't handle the higher quality stream. Guys watching the bot. Are you sure? Because there should be an option to reduce the quality that I'm streaming out. So that's how it worked, at least on YouTube. So unless that's different. I'm not super familiar with Twitch. It was why we were originally streaming on YouTube, because I'm not 100% familiar with how the system works. But we are gonna, if there's no option to reduce quality, Simbreed, then I'll definitely put a little more time and effort into trying to figure out exactly a way to avoid that problem. There's no option other than 1080. Alright, let's go figure that out. Because that's gonna... And auto doesn't do it, Shade?
You've got my attention.
That's gonna be a problem. So I'm going to... I'll get on that as soon as I blow this guy clean out of the water.
Engaging target.
There we go. He's dead. Internal combustion engine no longer exists.
One less hostile on.
Hello, Senor MTD. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us for this one. We're gonna see if we can't sort out our little problem. Auto isn't downgrading? Okay, let's go take a look. So if I go over to channel... No, that's analytics. To live? No idea. I am shooting in the dark on this one, so we're trying to figure it out. So. How would I just tell it that it's okay to reduce the incoming feed? Because that does make any sense that it wouldn't do it by automatic. So. Yeah, my stream chat does not appear to be working at all. That's odd. Next. Gotta go select a couple of things so we can get everything more or less situated. Sprog, if you can take a look into that and let me know, and I can get that done, locked down really quickly, that might be great. Just glad I'm on PC for once Twitch doesn't let me do picture-in-picture on phone. Alright. Yeah, but Sprog, if you could do me a favor, just take a look at that. Let me know if you see a way that is resolvable quickly. And if so, I'll immediately get on that. A couple of patchwork materials here too is not bad at all. And the mask is going to be great. I mean, that's a fantastic piece of equipment to add to the thing. I suppose that's where that came from, the fireball. So I think we'll grab the patchwork materials, might be the best way to go. Confirm that. We got both of the mech parts and one of the fusion cores. A couple of heat sinks on top of that one. And the primitive cockpit, which is totally useless to us. Upgrade your jump drive? Oh, yeah, we're going to have to do that, aren't we? If we want to take a long trip, we're going to need that jump drive up to full power. And that's quite a few upgrades to get that jump drive to full power, because we need the structural improvements and the power generators. So I think the next power generator is like 400,000 or something like that. So, but it is at least worth one tech point now, so it's not quite as terrible of a cash sink as it used to be. It used to be the power conduits and structural reinforcement were just totally worthless. Like in the vanilla game, they give you nothing; they just let you upgrade more things. In RogueTech, they give you small tech point upgrades. At least the power conduits do. I think the structural reinforcement does as well, but I'm not positive on that one. I can find which planet is Clan Barak. As long as it's not like a too high level difficulty, we may as well stop by it and say hi, grab a couple of missions. Although it is a faction homeworld, so that might cause that to be a little bit difficult. Sprogus Hernandez for the channel. Take down that bug with your knife. He helps. Sprog is hugely helpful to the channel. So I do rely on him quite a lot to sort of help us get us through this sort of thing. Archachita needs 1 day and we can send to the B team. Alright, let's go send to the B team. So come over to the barracks. We can't level anybody up anyway, but Ronan's going to be fielded. So Ronan, hey, you get a level up, darling. Use it wisely. Injury resist or a little bit more accuracy or her tactics. I think she's going to need the gunnery. Oh, she can get more than one. Lovely. So we'll give her gunnery and guts so she can not die quite as easily. Around looks like you can't get the option as an affiliate. I could be looking for more option. So it's a partner thing. So they limit affiliates to only being able to stream to the most amazing quality. That's certainly odd. I may step down my stream settings then in my the thing that broadcasts out my OBS. Ooh. Oh, I don't think I want to take a 1 skull with my B team. They're not exactly great. A team, we're waiting for you. Okay, great. Gotta head check on the mech warriors now, because the A team is actually going to be fielded now. So T-Bone, Punisher, Jester, and finally, of course, Apollo. Okay, we're fine. Alright, let's take that mission now. Compression costs them money. Oh, does it? Oh, I suppose that does make a certain amount of sense. So I will have to step my systems down, then the VODs suffer. Yeah, there's a couple of things I can do about it. So, I'm actually really surprised that it is cheaper to provide, we'll take this destroy base, and this will be the last thing we do on this planet. I'm really surprised that it's cheaper to provide higher streaming, but I suppose that does make sense. Oh wait, his gun did jam. Shoot. Well, it's gonna be another day closer to the Stormcrow. Or another 5 days. This cannon takes forever to fix. Alright, let's go fix it. Oh, 5 days. 5 days to fix that silver bullet. 1080p, 30 FPS? I think the mod should have made the collect loot and mechs make flying around cost more. More mass, more expensive to fly between planets. The funkier engine upgrades should mitigate that. You and Beardle are running into issues with not being able to build mechs because you are selling everything to keep the monthly cost down. Yeah, I need to be living space. Takes no prisoners. Lego keeps breaking its toys. Yeah, Lego's in pieces. Do we really want to? I do actually need to sell things. Like now, because we're running into a cash flow problem and we need to travel. Alright, let's go sell the stuff that we don't care about. That is anything that is less than 30 tons we are getting rid of. Why? We can't afford to have it. Like, it's pointless. Did we get rid of everything that was 30 tons? Nope, there's the mongoose. It's only one part, so I don't care about getting rid of something like that. Normally we try and cram this into not on-screen sort of things, but I suppose we need to get rid of all of it. Oh, I should have sold them both. I'm not used to that system being in place just yet. Let's see. Do I want to get rid of anything at the next tonnage level? Urban Mech Risk Arrow 4, I want to keep for sure. The Rapier we'll get rid of. I don't think we'll run into too many of them. Falcon, I'm not interested in, if I'm completely honest. Also, it has very limited hard points. Not that bad, but... not a huge fan of Wolfhounds. We are keeping pretty much all of the Urban Mechs. But I just want to get a nice little cushion of cash before we head on, because I think it's time to travel. Because it's going to be 5 days to fix the Lego. 2 days before the end of the month report. We may as well travel. Alright, Kit Fox, I will keep the part for, just in case. After all, we would like to get one back, sell this other Falcon. Adder, Arctic Cheetah, Adder. We need more parts to Adders. Get rid of Wolfhounds, because I don't like Wolfhounds. Oxide is a hero one, so I'm kind of keeping him for that. And I'm keeping the Urban Mechs to use to build other Urban Mechs at this point because, well, frankly, that's apparently what we do these days. We build just Urban Mechs. That's the only thing we're around here to actually build. Alright, so we're going to travel. Set that navigation on the star map, and we will get on out of here. We got a nice cushion of cash, so I don't feel bad heading out. So we are needing to head over towards this end of the galaxy, which we're not going to go direct that way, but we are going to stop up here at Horde. We'll get Horde done, and by the time we're finished off... Why don't I like what? Wolfhounds? The Wolfhound and the Panther are too gosh darn similar, and I have run into far too many Panthers that are pretending to be other mechs in order to be perfectly fine with it at this point. I am just so tired of it. Alright, so we need, 360 for the one tech point, and then the next level of structural reinforcement gives us nothing but costs 15 days and only 90,000. I'll take the conduit, because we got to start moving towards this engine upgrade. which we will need for long distance travels. It's expensive, but worth it. Financial report comes and hits us like a bus, and we are now underneath the gun. We will not be able to survive. By selling all these parts, you're telling the game that it should feel the specs now. This is true. True facts have been stated here today. Oh, wow. It's going to be... Oh, we're going to arrive basically when the Stormcrow's ready. So we will have our 55-tonner ready to rock and roll. Yeah. I don't have a problem with the Wolfhound. I just am not a fan. So if I had an option between an Urban Mech and a Wolfhound, I'd pick the Urban Mech for the memes. That's pretty much it. Like, Urban Mechs were cool, and then I started running into nothing but Urban Mechs, and now it's just like, well, everybody likes Urban Mechs, so I will field Urban Mechs. They're okay 30-tonners. Oh, it's a Hag. Oh, no. Yeah. I want one of these. Please, give Hag. It's 1.8 million. It's literally more than my entire company is worth at the moment. And yeah, we can't afford to buy any of this crap. So let's populate the mission list and then pop out on this one. We do have... Oh, we have our mech pack. Bring me...
Need something?
No, I don't want to talk to you. Just please don't. Bring me my Stormcrow. Aha. Oh, that is one hell of a cannon barrel for a UX-5. Alright, so we have our Stormcrow here. It is equipped quite nicely. Oh, wrong button. It's not the most amazing thing in the universe, but we did make it out of love. And we now have a couple of pieces of equipment that I do want to put onto it. Upper recoil actuators. Yay. Oh, well, they take weight. Damn it. Did I get any of those? Did I get any of... No, I didn't. Oh, I did. Lovely. Give me that 0.4 ton. Throw it in the side torso. 0.2 ton. Throw it in that torso. Do I have enough to actually give myself a ton? Oh, a little bit extra armor. Woo. Alright, so we got a little bit extra armor on this thing. We got a little bit of patchwork materials, but we got the upper arm recoil. The Gauss rifle, I don't believe recoil. It does not recoil. Okay, good. So, but the ultra autocannon absolutely does. So, adding in this fire control system will help out with the recoil on that one. It'll take us a full day in order to get this fixed, but it's only one day. Hello, Ferret. Welcome to the stream. Glad you joined us. Let's see. Yeah. Alright, so is there anything else I need to modify into this thing now that we have it? I have a Clan XL engine. I'm never buying an XL engine until I use that. Exchangers would be nice, yeah. So this will help the recoil considerably because he's got the pilot. The pilot that I'm going to put in this Punisher has a recoil mitigation ability. Then the cannon arm has a recoil mitigation ability. So he will generate 2 recoil on the second shot, but not the first. Most non-partner streamers have success with 720 at 30 and keep their bitrate around 1800 to 2500. Alright, thank you, Sprog. If you could save that, just send it to me on a message in Discord, and I'll step it down for the next stream for sure. Just so that we're all set up. So I don't know if this is 2 recoil for the cannon firing twice, or 2 recoil for the cannon firing each time. Does the recoil system fully mitigate all of recoil? I think, well, it will for the first shot. I don't know about the second. That's my big question. I suppose I'll bug Glass about it later on, and Glass will give me the proper answer. So, alright, so that will be fieldable very shortly. We will have a full star once again. Let's just play casually. Morale increases by 5, which is exactly what we needed. So that'll put us up to 24 morale? No, just 19. But that makes us steady, and we're right on the verge of being able to get the next level of morale. So that's excellent. As you have a YouTube channel, it might be worth sending a partnership application. What? For what? You can't get the partnership until you manage to maintain a high enough average viewer base. I think it's like 75 people. It's huge. So we have a long way to go before we can get that. Quick check of our pilots, because we are going to be fielding the entire star again. So we need to make sure that all of our 18 people are ready to rock and roll. Coach has leveled up. Coach, get tactics. Why? Because tactics and shoot and scoot is amazing to have. Exodus is fine. Punisher's good. Jester's good. Running, I'm not feeling you, but hey, you're good. Oh, good. T-Bone has leveled up. So T-Bone does have the recoil penalty reduction, which is great. +1 max evasion or overheat threshold. T-Bone, you're currently driving the Lego, so you're not really generating a whole heck of a lot of evasion. So, and you're also not generating any heat. So I suppose the evasion is a little bit better. So we've got that sorted, and let's go take a contract so we can get out of debt. You can bypass that if you have an established audience on YouTube or Twitter. I'll look into what defines established. Probably partnered with YouTube, and we're 150 subs away from that. So, or 250 subs away from that, something like that. All right, so let's see if we can't put a little bit more spice on this fight. We'll go somewhat easy on this. Nothing too dangerous just yet, because we do, of course, need to resort the entire lance. All right, so first things first, we lead this lance from the Stormcrow. Now, as much as I'd like to throw Apollo into it, I'm not sure Apollo has the ability. Does he? Oh, he might. Oh, he does. Okay. So, Apollo, you have the recoil ability, correct? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think he's got the recoil ability. So, Apollo in that, Cougar Prime to back that up, the Arctic Cheetah to back that up, the Urban Mech 2C Lego in the power lance, and Locust sort of fielding in the back line. So, Punisher has a skill of 8. Does anyone have a 7? No, okay, so that means 6 is the cutoff for that. Jester, I think we're going to move you up into the Cougar. You do have the heat control of most things except for the final heat threshold. So if I've got a 6 pilot on that one, I don't, so we're fine. Arctic Cheetah, of course, has to go back to Punisher. He hasn't left it for reasons. He's fairly good at it. Arclight is a 555, but Exodus is better. Exodus, I want you in...
Acquired.
Thank you, Drixum, for subscribing to the channel. Very much appreciated. So hopefully we can be worthy of your subscription. And T-Bone can be back in a missile mech. Okay, that's how we'll rock that. So hopefully feeling good about this lance. I really hope the Stormcrow does everything that I want it to. We have a Gauss rifle as our primary weapon and an ultra autocannon for backup. That is more than hilarious to me. So we didn't need the recoil, although it does have an additional accuracy. I'm going to have to be on the lookout for patchwork material so I can give that Stormcrow more recoil, another recoil actuator, because that will increase the accuracy of that Gauss rifle, and that would be pretty significant just on its own. We'll get that all sorted out and be able to kick some major butt with it, if, it works out okay. So fingers crossed for sure. But this will be the first field test of our first Clan 55 tonner in this campaign. I'm looking forward to it. I hope he doesn't die. Because we didn't armor this thing quite as well as I normally would, because I kind of wanted to keep enough pod space open to use it for a lot of different things. So that is a minor concern of mine at the moment. Normally I like to armor my mechs to the max, but this is going to be a little bit more lightly equipped. Now, I forget whether or not I actually put in some sort of electronic countermeasure. I think it had power sensors or something like that. So if I do have that, he'll have his own little personal defense bubble, which we can operate from within. But it is always a little bit dangerous. That 55 tonner is probably worth more than all the other mechs combined. Well, I don't know. There's some really good gear on that Arctic Cheetah. We're talking like full-on warfare suites here. That is not a small amount at all. All right, let's get ready to rock and roll. On to an Icy Force. This is exactly where we want some of our mechs to be. IC4. Oh, is that everybody? Oh, okay, the icon was hiding. There it is! Oh, that's beautiful. That is... Wait, what? Do you have, like, an additional Gauss rifle? It's like he has a second Gauss rifle. Oh, never mind. I'm like, what's going on here? There's the Lego! Lego was hiding there the whole time. Okay, give me back to a proper camera and let's look over at these things. Can Lego move? What's that? Uh-oh.
I've got your back.
Can anybody move?
How can I help?
This could be a problem. We're gonna have to look into this. Censored. Alright, let's see if we can actually get everybody sort of sorted out and moving. Because I have a very big worry that they are stuck on top of each other. Okay, he can. Yeah, get out from under there. Stop hiding underneath my mechs. He was hiding under the Stormcrow's legs. Stormcrow Motherbird confirmed. Locust surging out forward. That happens sometimes. Alright. Now that we no longer have the, the little urban mech in the way. Yeah. That's going to do quite nicely. I think I need to change the paint scheme, though. The paint scheme looks a little bit dull. Although that is one hell of a cannon barrel. Like, seriously. Was expecting an ultra autocannon shot. Alright, let's get full on the move with this mech. And I think it does have its own electronic ring. Yep, we have 1, 2, 3 electronic countermeasure rings. No, 4 countermeasure rings. So hopefully that'll provide us with enough protection to survive against the enemy. Especially on a 1.5 skull mission. Enemy is on top of a mountain. That makes things extra unfortunate. Stormcrow is now Mama Bird. Well, if you get enough people behind you, I'll rename it that. Alright, can I actually get around this? Is there a path here? I'll head up high just to see what's going on.
Aye, aye.
Get eyes on any target that we can actually find. Lock down that. T-Bone in his brand new little locust. I think we need to go high.
Going turbo.
And just come around. Well, the crow laid a bunch of... Yes, it laid an Urby. Oh, challenge accepted. Well, good luck. You're gonna need it.
Let's go.
We've got 28 people watching. Wow, that's impressive. Thank you guys for tuning into our stream. Hope you're enjoying it. Hope you're enjoying Apollo's Vipers as we attempt to continue to level up our mechs. We are finally fielding our first 55-tonner Stormcrow, which apparently is currently being suggested to be named Mama Bird. Not quite sure if we'll actually go that route, but hey, if you actually want it to be named Mama Bird, you should definitely say something in the chat right now. Barking Goat, hi, welcome to the stream. Congrats on the Twitch affiliate. Thank you very much. So it happened on Wednesday after a phenomenal stream from all you guys showing up, and it was amazing. Really do appreciate the fact that you guys take the time to come out and watch me.
Heads up, Commander.
So it's a lot of fun.
Nominal.
Thank you, Razor TS, for following. Glad to have you with us. Mama Bird is great. We got 3 now. Uh-oh. I may have to rename it. We'll enjoy if you do Mama Bird even. Well, Gadareth, we appreciate you being here even for the first time. It's always nice to have new people. Alright, so let's go lay down some artillery fire. And it's a hit. Oh, it was a beautiful, beautiful hit. So a decent effect on target on that one. So we've got an Urban Mech 8Q, so it's basically a mini awesome. Alright, now let's bring in our long-range fire support mech. That's exactly... You can't hit the broadside of a barn. So that ain't gonna work. Okay, just chill. I ain't firing to that. To be honest, Derek, it might be worth it to do a quick stream restart to lower the quality. Alrighty, so let's go and do that right now. So I will attempt to solve this in OBS. So I need to go File, Settings, Stream, Output. Streaming. So, sorry about this, guys, but we're having a little bit of a problem with the stream being too good, unfortunately, for people. So, because of that, we need to step it down a little bit. 1800 to 2500. Right. So, I will drop it from the 8000 that it is right now. So, 2500 presets, quality high. Not quite sure where to go with there. Where is the... And again, sorry about this. We just want to try and make it so that we've got everybody being able to actually enjoy it. Do we have 5 mechs on the field? We absolutely do. We're fielding a full star on this one. Apply. So, I have 200 meg go on streaming at 4K.
Nominal.
Oh. Thank you, Sugar Skull RM Trooper, for joining us on our little journey here. Sprague, I've dropped the bitrate down. I'm not quite sure where I can change the exact quality that I'm streaming at on OBS just yet, but I will come up with a solution very shortly. You'll need to restart the stream?
Hey, stay in the crosshairs.
Okay.
Standing by.
So let me first make sure that I've got that all sorted out before I actually go ahead and restart it. Oh, that's actually a fairly decent shot. Take the shot.
Locking in all weapon systems.
It's by 33%.
No luck.
Tarek, I think you need to restart the stream for... Yep. Yeah, we'll be doing that in just a moment.
Get it on.
So I'll double tap the stream so it resets itself.
Roger. Full speed.
I just want to get it on the enemy's team so they have to make all the decisions now. Lego, why? Because Lego is here to disappoint you. RogueTech mods for up to 8 mech drops. Yes, it does, which is phenomenal and amazing and super excited. We need to go to settings again. General.
Time to earn our money.
Oh wow, thermobaric explosions. This is becoming somewhat unpleasant. So that could be a little bit of a difficult problem. Video. Okay, so I will swap this off right now, folks. So we're going to be a little bit of cut. Just as soon as the enemy finishes going through the things, I'm going to turn off the stream for just a moment, change the output just a little bit, and hopefully... Ooh, it's an Arctic Fox. It's not quite the Kid Fox that we want, but fairly close. We'll be... This is fine. Now, we want to make sure that everybody on mobile can also watch in high quality. So as soon as the turn ends and it comes back to us, we will have a very brief stop. It's going to be just a couple of seconds, hopefully, while I reset these things. Thank you, Nightmare, for following the stream. following the stream. Glad you could join us with us. And then we will come right back and we will jump immediately back into the turn. But I do need to shut it off, as Sproke has mentioned, in order to change my output resolution. So wait for the enemy to finish all of their crazy action and whatever they're actually intending to do. So we kind of want to take out that little awesome, because the mini awesome needs to die. It is equipped with a snub-nosed PPC, which I would love to steal. Oh, it's a Saladin! Guess who's dying first? Yeah, that sucker. He missed by 0%! Okay, that's the problem. And the enemy gets to move again. Okay, it's us. So there's going to be a very brief stop in the stream, and we will come right back to the action as soon as we get this scaled down. Okay, we're back. I think we're back. Let's see if we got this fully sorted out. The quality probably does go down, but hopefully this new resolution will work out. Sprout, can you tell me what the new quality is? Or does it... Rito? What? Stream is down, everybody panic. It was down for like less than 15 seconds. Alright, Sprout, let me know as soon as you can what quality it's currently showing at, so that we know whether or not I made the adjustment properly or not. And then if you can jump on, if it did work, maybe hop on to the Discord and let people know. 720? Awesome! That's perfect. So we have reduced everything to 720. Oh god, I just said that's perfect when we've reduced everything to 720. Fire the Saladin! Thank you for being the most reliable person. Awesome. I really do appreciate it, bro. Alright, so we've stepped the quality of the stream down because I'm not allowed to have compression, according to them. It's good to have control now instead. Yes. Oh, again, sorry about that. I didn't realize that that would be a major problem, because normally we stream more on YouTube, and YouTube doesn't really care. Like, they will allow you to lower the quality if you have too high quality. You can go to 160p? What? That is a bit high. Even I don't have that. It's ugly now? Aww. Now that makes me feel bad. I'm trying to put out the best possible video so you guys can enjoy. And now it's ugly. See what you made me do, Smoke? Nah. Now we also want to reach a lot of people, so I want everybody to be able to enjoy the stream, and maybe we'll make it partner. So if you want us to have the amazing quality stream again, we got to get back up to Twitch partner, so they have to pay for that kind of thing. 1660 is low? Okay. Oh, 160p. Oh, I got you. I was like, wait a second. What are you running on? No. So if we can get up to Twitch partnership, then we can stream at maximum and people can pick whatever they want. Ooh, it's a 50-tonner. What's a Thunder Chief? Not familiar with this mech. We will learn. We will learn its ways and destroy it. The Stormcrow taking a little bit more fire. The enemy really seems to be concentrating on my Stormcrow. I wonder if the Stormcrow is the least possible. We got quality options, so we may just become worthy. Just have become worthy in the eyes of Twitch. I don't know about that. We'll try it again later and see what comes up. Maybe we'll have like an impromptu Dawn of War stream or something. Seriously, why is the Stormcrow unable to hit anybody? We're not that far away from our targets. Paulo, are you letting me down? You might be. We're double tap? Oh, it's a 30% chance. Oh. You know what? Just... Okay! That worked! Don't need to be worried about that no more. Some affiliates get option? We might be... It has arrived. Oh, is this yours, Shade? Is this Thunder Chief yours? Thunder Chief is an elite Huron warrior. Oh, we gotta kill that thing fast. Huron warriors often have gas rifles on them. If you want a melee mech, this is your chance. We will certainly give it our own. Where is it? There it is. And you can tell it's a Huron warrior because it's got like the Incan or Mayan headdress on it. So that's exactly how you understand these things. That's how BattleTech was designed. Don't question it. It was the 1980s. Things were crazy. Also turned into some pretty phenomenal stuff. Arctic fire, not great, not great. Really just not great anywhere. Give me that 30-something. Yeah, open fire.
Firing on target.
Okay, so he's got the laser AMS. Right. So we're probably not getting anything through. So we are going to have to get up close and personal to ruin that guy's day. But that is vindication, because one of the things we were considering is whether or not to give the Stormcrow heavy missile armament. And we kind of went back and forth on that, and we decided, you know what, AMS is a problem. We've got to deal with this. And there goes Lego just casually knocking the entire arm off an Arctic Fox, doing a wonderful job. Based on how many viewers you have watching, that's what unlocks the quality setting. Oh. So we need to spread the stream far and wide, so we always have at least 30 people watching in order to maintain the quality setting so we can watch in maximum quality. Huh, interesting. I'm going to have to set up a parallel recording system so that the YouTube VODs go up at maximum quality. That's silly. I agree. Rogue, how many people, or Drixum, if you know the answer off the top of your head, how many people do we need to sort of maintain in order to unlock the higher quality level settings? Because I don't like putting out the lower quality one. It bugs me. It bugs me because I'm like, hey, I can give you like maximum awesome quality. Would you like maximum awesome quality? I think you would. Alright, 44%, that's fairly decent. Keep hitting that Arctic Fox. Make him unhappy. Depends on a hundred other things. Wow. Okay, I'm starting to see a lot more mechs than I kind of signed up for. Oh, there's reinforcements already.
What can I do
Must
for
have
you?
missed Darius's call out saying that, hey, you're screwed. Rush on over here.
Pedal to the metal.
Take a shot at the Arctic Fox.
Firing.
You have an open torso. And there goes his SRM ammunition, which has annihilated the mech. Goodbye. If going LRM to get Delta launchers for the minus 15. No, we were thinking about going Risk MMLs. So, Risk MMLs are frankly amazing in every single way. And should be sought after for almost above all things. Because seriously, it's an MML 10 that weighs as much as an SRM 6. Like, that is golden. That is beyond golden. It's a really terrible chance to actually hit you. I'm 2 turn cooldown away from having an accurate shot on you. Do I spend a turn to chill out? That becomes the real question. No, we're going to be aggressive.
Roger.
Hi, buddy. ER medium laser 2 off. That's not enough. Swap it around. The Jenner's a fairly good shot. Alright, hit the Jenner. Oh, actually, you know what? Duh. Warlord! Get that Warlord active. Let's go really hit him with a brick. We'll shut off the medium laser just so that we're chilled out when the next time comes. 63.
Firing on the enemy.
Good hit, apparently. Not quite sure what we hit. The best launcher apart from ELRM. But the long range makes you inaccurate, right? Don't you start to suffer from severe accuracy problems at that point? I want the Stormcrow basically to stand up and be able to shell everybody. It is chill. This mech will not overheat. Unfortunately, it also apparently is really having a hard time hitting accurate targets, which has me somewhat concerned. Are you recoiling? No. No, it's not. So we're negating all recoil. Fire away. He missed, but you know what? That's fine. Heavy large lasers are so good. They are. Heavy large lasers are amazing, and I love them. And I really kind of wish that I had gotten a Hellfire just to begin, because, you know, they were built as heavy large laser vehicles. ACM protection going on, 46%. That's fairly good. Let's see if we can't pot an Urban mech. You missed by 14%. LRM has long range, means it can reach more before suffering accident problems. Ah, does it have like a really big minimum range or not really? You can even get deadfire with 1k range. What? Zeus gives 1 more damage per missile though? Yeah, but if you're all getting shot down, then it's not the biggest thing. But, maybe we need to start looking for extended long range missiles, because that would be a lot of fun. So we're currently facing 6 enemies, which I'm not super happy about, because we want to take care of that. Is there such thing as a clan heavy large pulse laser? Don't think so, but I wouldn't quote myself on that. A whole bunch of thermal barracks going down, surging my temperature. No wonder they've got that under control. Okay, we need to figure out which of these jerks. I think it's a Jenner, but I'm not sure. Raise it. And a little bit of fire going down on the Lego. Lego managing to brush most of that off its armor, but it is still doing okay. Sort of. Oh, wait, no, it's a light carrier. Huh. I was wondering if this might be a mobile HQ, but it was not. Element anymore from the Discord. Ah. Wow, that's a lot of pulse going on there, buddy. I think you need to chill with the pulse. Oh, his machine gun array misfired, so that is unfortunate for him. Was the Urban comment not enough of a clue? Or is it yes? Okay. Locust, time to get moving. We have several targets that need to die. I'm not quite sure how we're going to pull that off. So the Blackjack has twin large pulse laser pirates, one of which has managed to jam itself. The Jenner has, I don't know, who's got the thermal barrack explosives? Because somebody keeps launching thermal barracks at me, and I'm not having it.
Commencing Alpha Strike.
Wow, just point blank range couldn't get through. I think from now on, we're just going to have to start punching people with the Locust. It's not doing anything else. This has proven to be a dramatic problem. I was distracted. Raza was taken and I needed to switch the account. Oh, for the dogs, Raza. Oh, okay. Well, glad to have you with us, Raza. I'm actually really surprised that you're watching, but that's really appreciative, man.
Talk to me.
Glad you're here with us. Okay, Punisher, you are kind of cooking for various reasons, and we need to murder absolutely everybody if at all possible. So if you could just, shift around, do a couple of things. I want to shoot the large laser. Don't make me stop shooting large lasers. They're fun.
Say goodbye.
And there goes most of that. His tag should be ready next turn, I believe. And then we can start laying down massive stuff. It's an integrated... Oh, I gotta steal that. Integrated laser AMS, yes please. We will steal it. So we gotta get a headshot on this guy. There's really no other options here. It's headshot or bust. We got this recoil thing under control, man. I love it. No AMS loot for you? We're trying. We're trying. If we can take his head, and then we take 2 parts... Oh wow, it's got a big ol' hatchet on it. So now I see, Shade, why it is your baby. We can get it, Sproke, if we get all the parts. That's what I'm saying. If we manage to headshot it, grab the 2 parts, and then get super lucky, we could steal it. But this would require a lot of things to come together. The small lasers are not yet in range to be effective, and we'll see if we can't kill an Urban mech. There we go. We no longer have to deal with Mini Awesome.
One less target.
The integrated one will replace your armor mod? Oh, that's not terrible. I think. I mean, it's a Huron warrior, so I'm not super concerned about it. It's not like it's an Atlas that can't have ferrofibers. That would be painful. It's like, I have brought all the armor in the world. You cannot use it. Damn it! You missed by 2%. Okay, I gotta sit you down here on this one, Lego. You only got 8 shots. So you really kind of gotta make them count. I think we need to rebuild the Lego. It's a bit of a problem, actually. Fixed equipment. Fixed equipment is even better. We had a Centaurian one time with a fixed equipment shield, which was awesome. It's a light hybrid work. Oh, are you the one with the thermal barracks? We'll kill everybody until we eventually find who's got the thermal barracks. It's the special feature of the Thunder Chief. Here comes the Blackjack. Is he gonna punch? Please tell me he's punching. No, he's gonna shoot. Duck! Apparently that was not required. He couldn't hit the broadside of a barn anyway. I think he missed with all the machine guns too. And his pulse laser misfired. He keeps misfiring that gun. The poor, poor man. I can't get that close in order to use my UAC-5. I could just utterly blitz him with this. I'm gonna give it a shot. Can I get a... I can get a side angle? I can get a side angle and good angle. Hi, buddy. I don't have Warlord, but what I do have is a lot of shots. Oh, that was gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Take a look at the right arm of the Thunder Chief when you get a chance. If we can get within sensor range to get accurate information. Unless he's carrying something else. Looks like a fist. Yeah. I assume you, of course, mean his stats on his right arm, not that his physical right arm. Because in his left arm, he holds a massive hatchet with which he intends to conquer the world with. Okay, Little Locust, you can't do nothing. Sorry, but it's true. So why don't you go ahead... His center torso is clearly open. Huh. Why don't you go ahead and punch this guy? Because you can't do anything else.
This is gonna be good.
Alright, good hits on that. Jester. Okay, so the Cougar was kind of built for sort of a close-range brawling style. The idea was that we would just, well, get in close to the enemy, turn on all the small lasers, and just annihilate somebody. Let's go put that to the test.
Firing all weapons.
Yep, that did pretty good.
Solid connection on that.
Brawler Locust. The Red Reaper is a black knight with a large virus sword and a large combat shield. I've seen that one. I want it. You don't see weapon mods without visuals. Seeing the weapon will tell you what it is. So we actually need to get visual line of sight on this guy. Punisher, you are overheating, which is obviously not good. And you are 2 turns away from being able to actually utilize your best weapons. So, how much armor do you actually have on this hybrid carrier? Oh, you're the one with all the thermal barracks. You jerk. Alright, let's see if we can't get to his back. Give me an angle that will grant me some sort of shot to his rear, so I can just utterly annihilate him. Also, we're going to get... Oh, good point. We don't want to be too close to the Thunder Chief. The Thunder Chief could hurt us in many, many ways. Now, it looks like we're going to have to keep the angle long then. Could shoot the Thunder Chief. Or I could spend a turn not doing anything. Oh, the tag is ready. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Do you see the thermal barrack carrier right now? You do. Okay. Call it in. I'd say that's good effect on target. Pull back. So he gets to spend a turn not building his heat at all and laying down an arrow 4. I love it. Although it looks like the Huron Warrior has an electronic countermeasure built within it. We have 4 rounds remaining inside the Lego. Let's see if the Lego can finish off a blackjack. It's mostly dead. Oh yeah. Yeah, that did it. Oh no, he didn't. He just ejected. Nice! We got to steal most of that, aside from the hat that we annihilated. There's also Shadowhawk Call of the Valja. We've actually run into that one. So that's pretty fun. Vati's armor. Tactical nuke. Tactical nuke. Oh, yes. I should, like, get a soundboard or something where I can press that just so it shows up. But that arrow 4 is such a wonderful thing. I'm so glad we looted it. I think we were considering not taking it at one point. And we're like, I don't know. Do we actually want to bring this thing? Will it really be useful? Yeah. This has proven that it was very much useful. Incoming fire on the Cougar. Oh, thermobaric explosions for everybody in this little group. So everybody gets 5 heat. The Cougar stayed under heat, so that's great. Apollo, why don't you go take care of things in the most dramatic fashion possible? Yeah, swing up here. Take aim. Annihilate it, if you please. And it's gone. No more thermobarics for you. So jealous of your tank for it. Yeah, if you run into a risk arrow 4 Irby, just do everything in your power to take that tag intact, because it's amazing. Okay, Cougar needs to chill out. Unfortunately, does not have a good shot on anybody unless he's willing to get up close and personal with that Huron. I want to make the Huron come to me. I'm going to swing back. Jenner or Goblin? I'm at 140 missiles. You know what? Let's just chill out. Keep the temperature under control. There's no point in firing so early so soon. Can I get a line of sight? Oh, I can. A very good shot, actually. So that would be a fairly decent shot, actually, all things considered, because we're not actually at the range where we don't have the accuracy bonus.
Target confirmed.
Oh, good job. He no longer has his thumper artillery. So that's what he had, Shade. He had a thumper artillery piece. He does not anymore. So we have removed his arm. Now that I can actually watch the stream, should we make a Twitch account? Thank you for joining Twitch. Make sure you follow. Alright, let's see if we got anybody who actually has a target. Oh, the Thunder Chief moved nowhere. Lego, go for it. This is your moment. Will you capture it, Lego? Or will you let it slip?
No shooting.
According to this, it's a 46% chance. Fire! Oh, did he nail that? He nailed that. That is an open torso. And that is an excellent engine too, if I'm not mistaken. So Lego getting return fire on that one, so him being aggressive, diving on top of that, managing to get quite a bit of work on T-Bone. You can't do anything, so walk up and punch the Jenner. Punching time! I think you missed. Yes, I heard the miss. So 2 armless mechs attempting to attack each other. So that didn't work. So just started a clan campaign? Good luck. Uh-oh! Nope! That was close. I know. I thought he had already moved. Lego almost died there. Oh, that would have been bad on many, many levels. Do I want to punch him on the side? I really do. So 2x Kid Fox sounds amazing. Oh, and add 2 Kid Foxes and Mistlinks and the Locust? Wow, that's great. No, that's like legitimately great, man. That's a phenomenal combination. Kid Foxes especially, yeah. Alright, Locust, get out of there. There you go. Structure exposed. You have damaged him severely. Unfortunately, somebody's still going to be able to move. It's probably the Jenner. Make him bail. No. No, he's got it. He can take the whole fight on his own. You missed. You missed my aggressive little chicken. Had a good roll. Alright, Punisher.
I've got your back.
You have exceptional long-range capabilities. And somebody's looking his back towards you. Is it your left side or I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question, so I'm going to just shoot at you. And hope for the best. This'll work, right?
Roger.
Especially, is Warlord a plus or a minus accuracy? It is a plus accuracy. Okay. Warlord! Hi, Thunder Chief. You're getting everything. Oh, Tomahawk destroyed. Proto-laser AMS destroyed. I guess that means that our little guy can now actually do stuff. Exodus. Exodus, can you steal the win on this one? Can you alone take down the target? You need to be on the left side in order to do it, by the way, buddy. So just get over there. That's right. Put your back towards the tank. That'll be fine. So we've got 2 shells left. Fire the cluster. And there it goes. So we should get 3 parts out of that one. Did you break your gun? Please tell me you didn't break the gun. He didn't break the gun! He fired in the special weapon mode and didn't break it. Don't you attack Mama Bird. The Urban will come for you.
Got something you want to
Yes, the family sticks together. It is strong. Who would like to just get behind and just utterly annihilate a Jenner who decided that he was going to stand right in front of a mech basically designed to be able to get in close with a buzzsaw? I get the feeling this was a very bad plan, and he didn't think it through. Almost 5k?
That's the way we
Wait,
do
what? What's almost 5k?
Hey,
Alright, let's swing in the Stormcrow. Says we have a final target to destroy. Give me a target and annihilate, please. Alright, we got some structures exposed. We just need to make sure that the Urban mech doesn't get annihilated from behind. Enemy turn! Let's see what they're going to do. There's a potato. Totally heard that as potato laser destroyed. 5k for a laptop? Wait, what?
I'm barely scratched. How's it going?
Alright, Apollo, I just want you to finish killing him. That's all I really want. You're gonna strip all of his armor, but we're testing the gun at this point, because it looks like we negate all the recoil. So the two recoil comes from both shots. So having the recoil arm and the -1 recoil ability on the pilot makes that gun fire like just a well-oiled machine. We could keep that sucker just spinning the whole time. So, Sean bought a laptop for 5k? Wow, that's gotta be an amazing laptop. That, you should be able to play probably Crisis on that laptop. So 111,409 C-bills. Clan Wolf kind of liking us on that one. Oh, come on. Who hasn't wanted to spend buku amounts of money? The Star doing well. Locust took a little bit of a dent. The Cougar looks to be mostly untouched. A little bit from the thermal barracks to be sure. And Lego cleaned it up with the big kill on the Huron Warrior. Let's go see what we can steal. So we got the Arctic Fox, the Blackjack Pirates, the Huron Warrior. We got 4 parts of that bloody thing. Oh, that's so tempting. AC-20? No. Medium laser? Absolutely not. Large pulse laser pirate. 1 pips evasion. What makes it good? I don't think... No. I'm not going to risk it. I saw how often that thing broke. MML 7. Me. We have risk MML 10s. That takes a lot of the bite out of the MML set. Just normal MMLs. Can I post Amazon links in here? Go ahead and try. I don't know if there's a automatic thing that stops you from doing that, but... Cowl probably came from the Huron Warrior. Engine Core 180. Artemis Fire Control. Twitch eats the links. I can probably shut that off at some point, but we've already had enough tweaking and modifying in order to get the stream working in a place. I actually don't even know how long I'm going to stream, because now there's a separate file. Indirect fire, Guardian ECM, heatsink double, any double heatsink kits? No, they're almost impossible to find. IFF jammers are great. Omnipod lower arm, so another +1 accuracy, but we already got 2, so I'm kind of good on that one. Prototype. How do we keep stealing these things? Grab it. Take the radical. Thank you. TBM, Thermobolt, Thumper, shaped charge. So that means I need... Yeah, my thing is locked in. Unless I've already got several. I do not. So hey, we've got radical. So we kind of removed all of his weapon systems. There's a ballistic fire control system. Does this take care of recoil? No, it's just +1 accuracy. -50% ballistic range. Ooh, that's really good. I mean, it's not as good as this, but that's really good. Got the Jenner LRM. Got the armored cowl. That's fun. I don't know if I'll ever use it. And we got the armor. And we got the Omnipod lower, which is great. And a TBM5. Okay. Would take the Pirate Pulse. I would not. It's the laptop equivalent of an Atlas with 6 jump jets. Wow, that's one speedy Atlas right there. Maybe we need a hash. Well, if you guys... Oh, okay. I'm not opposed to it. So, yeah, I suppose we could make one. There's no reason not to, as the Discord grows. Although, keep in mind, the Discord is very chill. It's very lounge. I haven't pimped the Discord at all lately. By the way, folks, if you've been enjoying the stream so far, maybe come on by to our Discord. Sprogue can throw the link into the chat, I believe, because Sprogue is a moderator now, so he should have a nice little shield next to his name. But we have a Discord where we basically just hang out, chill, talk about BattleTech, Starfleet Command. We got a Mech HQ game that runs as well. It's sort of an RPG light sort of thing. You give me a character, your call sign, and what mech you'd like to drive, and I put you into the game. Right now, our heroes have recently landed on the planet of Betelgeuse to continue the campaign. Right now, we are in the middle of the Endurian crisis, and so landing on Betelgeuse, fighting for House Lao to hopefully overthrow the evil enemy forces of the Endurian Duchy of Endurian. Alright, so, oof, that's expensive. It's Glantech, just gotta remember it's Glantech. It's not expensive because it's Glantech. You could have gotten that thing for like 2/3 the cost at least. Sambury, don't make him feel bad. He bought a brand new laptop. It's great. So yeah, if you want to swing on by the Discord, we'd love to have you. Also, maybe check out our YouTube channel. All you got to do is basically look for RogueTech and Tirak, and you will find us in no time at all. Got to put All right, so what was the mama bird, was it? You're going to have to get a response on that fast before, I get to it and actually rename it. So come over to the mech bay base. And that is my Stormcrow. Revit. Don't make too many Discord channels. It's the death of small Discords. That is true. The mama bird. All right. Lounge works for that. Yeah, if you want to just post normal stuff in the lounge, nothing too crazy. I mean, we're not nut jobs over here, but mama bird locked in. Mama bird to Papa bird. Previously bought a Razor and ended up upgrading it with aftermarket parts, but to be honest, it wasn't much cheaper. 64 gigabytes of RAM. Nice. You can run DCS, no problem on that. That is a phenomenal computer actually for DCS. I really thought about going up to 64 gigabytes of RAM, and I was like, you know what? I don't need it. I'll stay at 32. I should be okay with that. And you know what? DCS runs okay. But I'm low-key convinced that also for playing RogueTech, RAM is somewhat important for actually making it run smoothly. So, yeah, I think that helps out a lot in trying to get stable performance. I have nothing to back that up, so just keep that in mind. This is the random musings of a computer illiterate. Okay, not that bad. Lego should be Bird Egg then? Lego got named Special, so sadly Lego does not get renamed. For Lego is Lego. Hey Sprog, do you want to try that emote, see if it works or no? So, my Battletech uses 14 gigs of 16. Oof. Lego is Lego. Yes, Lego Mago. Sprog is very protective of the Lego. Sprog built the Lego, so it's one of the reasons why I haven't modified it yet, because it's kind of like half his mech, so he gets to decide whether or not he wants it modified at all. Need new Urby called Bird Egg. Well, if we can find one, maybe we can try it. A lot of assassinates. Assassinates are not really what I'm looking for. Battles are, but that's a 2-skull battle. Oh my god, that's a 5 at 21. That's a lot. That is a lot. I don't think we can take it, but that is a lot. Because the problem at this point is we would need the full 8 mechs in order to handle that one. I don't want to do he does his own stunts just yet. We will take the 1-skull assassinate and see if he can't survive. Still not doing? Lowercase t. Lowercase t Sprog. Try that. So. Do what? No, the 2-skull? No, hell no. Absolutely not. I'm not getting everyone killed. Still didn't work? Aw, that's frustrating. I spent a lot of time making that emote. It's a really cool emote. At least I think it is. I think it's a phenomenal emote. Lock everybody in. So I would like to show it, but it's not showing the damn thing. Uppercase and lowercase don't matter? Ah, okay. Keep that in mind. Let's see. Come to affiliate. Why will you not lock in my emotes? Still says pending. Why you say pending? Wanted to work. It's cute little emote. Apparently every single one needs to be like checked over and double checked on. So that's a bit unfortunate. Not gonna lie. Not super happy about it. Because I would like to have it. So I'll bring it. Yep. You found it? Hello, Paul Hayden. Welcome to the stream. Glad you can do this. Up to 37 people now. Wow, this is impressive. Feeling really happy that you all have decided to continue the adventures of Apollo's Vipers with us on this one. So, this is working out quite nicely. So with any luck, we'll drop down on this battle and be able to easily cast aside the opposition and steal all of their stuff, and then work out quite okay. Although, if things go wrong, then we may be facing like 500 mechs, because there is a version of this that fields like 20-something mechs at you. And apparently that spawn setup can show up anywhere, which is rather terrifying. Countdown Man, I would save the mods. Will bug you for spamming. But he is the mod, that's the thing. Sprog, where in the Discord should I share your battle stage? Throw it in the lounge. Should be a nice, easy place. Glad I got the sub as soon as I saw the affiliate video. Yes, Questing Bear, you were the first sub. For those of you who don't know, Questing Bear is sub numero de uno. He beat Sprog out, and Sprog was not happy about that. He was like, wait, no, really? Oh, because Sprog wanted to be the first one to sub on channel, and it did not happen. So Questing Bear beat him to the punch, subbing Ninja. Thank you, Powhadden, for joining us on this. Thank you for following. Hopefully, you will enjoy this for a long time coming. So, doing a fairly decent job on this one. We need to hopefully drop down.
Systems nominal.
Thank you, Marian85, for following on this one. Glad to have you with us. I don't know if the game has suddenly died. You are unstoppable.
All systems
The advantages of being a
nominal.
bedridden cripple. Aw. Thank you, Otters, for following us on this one. So you have finally joined us on our Twitch family. And we will have a good time together. At least one hopes.
All systems nominal.
Thank you, Playglass, for following. Glad. So you're here too. Oh, we're getting all of our old YouTube people. They're coming over to Twitch. That's great. Oh, I'm very happy about that. So I was really worried because I know that there are some people who really wanted to watch more on YouTube than on Twitch because it worked out better for them. And when we made the move, I was a little bit worried about them because I wanted to make sure that they would still be able to enjoy. So I'm happy to see so many of our YouTube people come over and still be able to join. Should shill about Amazon Prime and September. So if you have Amazon Prime, you have a free subscription. Basically, you can pick one channel that you want and subscribe to them for a month for free because it comes with your Amazon Prime, which is phenomenal. Also, apparently they're running September. Apparently Subway Sandwiches is sponsoring this, so subs are basically half price, or at least for the bottom level subs. So not super familiar or used to shilling that, but hey, let's shill it anyway. You get to me. Hello, Elite Trooper. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us on this one. But yeah, so this is dragging a little bit. I have small concerns that maybe it crashed, because that would not be good. I still hear the music, but this has stopped completely, which normally tells me that would work, but hey, 39 people. Or at least according to my stats. Unless somebody is secretly watching on a set that I'm not allowing. Because, nope, all 39 on Twitch. That is really cool, actually. As we wait for the loading screen. Yeah, we did hit 40 once. So I did notice that. Unfortunately, the loading screen is still lasting. I think we might be dead here. I think we may have finally run into a full crash. We haven't run into these in a long time. Although it's not moving, so that's actually a positive sign, which is crazy. You can open the cleaned output log and see what it's doing. Quick, someone get a sibling or something. You gotta get up to 2, because apparently people are they're jumping ship. Loading screen too long. Yeah, I think that's it.
Acquired.
Thank you, Abel, for subscribing. Very happy to have you with us. Thank you very much for subscribing. That shows, I really appreciate the support on that. I really do. Alright, so I'm going to kill it. We are going to switch over to our starting scene, and instead switch it over to We'll Be Right Back. Show the Be Right Back? No, whatever. So we will fix this in just a jiffy as we reload RogueTech. So, RogueTech has been astonishingly stable ever since they finally managed to nail down the Everspinny. So, this has been the first crash in like 2 weeks. Good job. Be proud of that one, guys. I mean, a stable connection is always fantastic. We hit 41. I don't see it, Sprunk. RogueTech sometimes freezes. Yeah, it's very rare, though, at least for me anyway. So, it's been super on point. Although I am now a patch behind because a patch came out today, and it has the avatar, and I want to get my hands on that avatar. I want to feel it. I want to be able to use it. I want to be able to annihilate people with it. So, although the avatar is a mech that is completely counter to the sorts of mechs that I normally field, because normally I have a rule. If you're above a light, you don't get an XL engine. It's a 70-ton heavy mech with an XL. Oh, also 2 medium lasers that are forced to be locked in. I see it 41 now. Oh, that's amazing. Hello, all you 41 people. So glad you could join us on this little adventure. We're having a small hiccup because the game crashed, but we'll be jumping right back into the mission just as soon as we get loaded right back in. RogueTech, despite having crashed just now, again, like I've been saying, remarkably stable for what it's been lately. So a huge round of applause to the RogueTech team, who has been pretty much on point with bugs and trying to fix things. So once they got the Everspinning all taken care of, it was amazing. Check out the lounge on Discord for LEGO. Oh, okay, so Sprog has put our emote up that is currently pending, so Twitch has not yet verified it to be user-friendly and safe for people, but if you want to see the emote that will be coming out, Sprog has placed LEGO over on our Discord lounge channel. Sprog, also make sure you throw it in the picture channel. If you are not a member of the Discord, Sprog is about to throw up the link to that Discord, and you can join it to hang out with us. We talk about BattleTech, Starfleet Command, and also there's a Mech HQ game that we have going. Again, it's much more of an RP light sort of deal. You give me a pilot name, call sign, and the mech that they like to drive, and we incorporate you into the game. And as I mentioned shortly before, we currently have landed on Beetlejuice in the middle of the Andurian crisis, fighting for House Liao and the compelling Confederation, because those poor people are currently on the defensive, and they are just trying to protect their homes. There's nothing wrong with them. They're not at all murderous, evil people. Well, apparently the scene messed it up, so... up there it goes. Took it a moment to switch over. So, escaping spy, load game. Yeah, the Aerosmith ended up being tracked down to the first implementation of the item colors mod. Yeah, I remember reading something about that. Who was it? It was Rumia, right? Wasn't it? She's like, they tried to change the colors and it broke it? Was that it? Am I remembering that correctly? Because I kind of think that was the way it went. What's Perfect Sprog? Oh, the emote. Yeah, I think that emote's pretty great. I spent a lot of time coloring it. I'm not the talented of an artist, but I was able to color it in, and I think it did fairly decent. That's why it worked. Oh, it's too many colors. It couldn't handle all the colors. Just rainbow assault rifles at your face. That's exactly what ended up happening. Rainbows all over the place. Colors just drifting throughout the entire place. Although the colors have been incredibly helpful. Like, the change to all the item colors just make it sorted so much easier. So you can just glance at something and know exactly what's going on instead of having to read whatever's going on. So if you are illiterate, this is a phenomenal game for you to be able to somewhat get an idea of what's going on. Because you'll know that each of the colors means something. Now, Hairbrain Schemes did a similar thing, but there's more colors now. Colors to help sort through all sorts of crazy things, and I don't know how we got on a tangent of colors. The CCC logo is just perfect. Can you even see it in the emote version? Oh, it's a tiny little thing, but yeah, there's a Clan Cloud Cobra icon on the front because Sprog here loves to rep Clan Cloud Cobra of all the colors. The additional color sorting is maybe my favorite part. Wow, I wouldn't say that it's my favorite part of new RogueTech, but it was cool. Oh, that would be hilarious. I actually want to take a look to see what it looks like on the Discord because I spent a lot of time coloring it, but of course, right when I want to go take a look, we load in. All right, let us load. Let us assault this target. So we're doing escaping spy, negotiate. Give me all the stuff. I want stuff, not things. Give me a locust. Give me T-bone and rock and roll. Now I can look over at it. So gonna take a peek at my Discord and take a peek at our lounge. 22 messages. Did you throw it? Oh, because I'm looking at the BattleTech channel. Lounge! Wow, that's a nice... There's Lego! Oh, that's adorable. I'm really happy about it. I'm so happy how it turned out. I was really worried about it. You're heading towards bankruptcy? Oh yeah, we know. We'll be heading towards bankruptcy right until the end of the month. And then the end of the month will hit and it'll all be solved. Don't Jade Falcons hunt and eat Cloud Cobras? That's a question for Sprog. He might know. When you have 2,000 items... The filters and colors help. Yeah, we're good on bankruptcy. Money is not that much of a problem. I have a whole bunch of 30-ton mechs in the hold that I'm probably not going to keep. We'll sell almost all of them, and once we finish doing that, we will have tons of cash. Jade Falcons hunt Eden Serpents, Cloud Cobras get killed by Steel Vipers, who we are close to being friends with in this campaign just because there's so many gosh darn Steel Vipers on that half-skull planet. They seem to be a fairly decent mission giver, although we've also been kind of leaning towards Wolf. But we'll be joining probably Clan Barak once we finally get down there. But it's going to be a journey. Oh, it's going to be one hell of a trip. We'll take the short path, but still, it's going to be a hell of a trip. So, living from paycheck to paycheck, thus is the life of a mercenary, Sprog. That's how we do. It don't always be like that, but sometimes it do. So, unless you are playing as the Inner Sphere and you just take a couple of $1 million contracts and you're set for the next 4 months because you got to pay nothing for your mechs. Oh, the Howl's Heroes campaign, I am so jealous of just how little cash they have to spend, although they have been creeping up lately, but that's because they've got 3 55-ton mechs. By the way, if you haven't heard, we are also on YouTube. Just look for Tirak and RogueTech and you'll find us pretty gosh darn quick. Aha! The rare bug has returned! Our mechs have been infused with the grand power of Slanesh or Khorne. Well, it's purple, so that's a Slanesh, but it's chaotic. So it's got to be Khorne because we're here to kill people. So let's rock and roll. For we have the blessings of Chaos Gods with us now. Oh, good. There's a sporting force, a normal force, and a wolf spy somewhere off in the corner. They're so pretty. That's one way of looking at it. All right, Apollo, get the mama bird on the way. By the way, should it have been mama bird with an M-A or mama bird with an M-O? Let me know your thoughts in the chat so that we can try and get it. Yep, it's a bit low, but textures didn't load. But it is a rare one which has been pointed out. They're trying to hunt down anyway, and so it's just amusing when it shows up. It's not a RogueTech thing, folks. It just does. But when you do, it's great. It adds some vibrant colors and makes it very easy to track your mechs through the busy city, which that is a great thing. That we're now in the middle of a city. I love it, because now the urban mech is in the urban biome. Could be Slanesh. I can't see what's happening in those mechs.
What can I do for you?
Ah, you have no idea the depravity occurring within certain things. Locusts especially known for that. But I don't have a real preference. Mama bird with an M-O. Yeah, it's mama bird. A bit deeper with mama bird than mama bird. Mama bird is like a child. Mama bird is like, I'm gonna beat the crap out of you for even looking at my kid wrong. So, we should be right on top of the spy. Oh my god, he's gonna be... The mechs are naked. Yeah, the textures failed to load, so you know what? That's truth, right there. Truth coming in the form of otters. Hi, do we got anything? We got a firefly. Is it a real firefly? Please tell me it's a real firefly. It's not. It's a locust. Looks like a wide locust, actually. But I would love to get a firefly. I like fireflies. Modify the firefly, rip out the Alarum 5, replace it with small lasers and heatsinks. Oh, we've got a great chance of hitting that incubus. Kill the incubus! This only enhances the fact that Slanesh is clearly on the battlefield when incubi are running around. So, but the primary target appears to be this firefly? Yes, it is. So it's a firefly SLE, which is a whole bunch of energies and a missile. Firefly is one of the modelers list for the future. Yep, I have heard. So I am looking forward to that immensely. Yeah, one of the things I'm going to be doing once I get the next patch is I am definitely going to be designing a couple of different versions of the avatar, because the avatar's cool. I might be able to kill you in one salvo. Are you also fire? They're both fireflies. That's actually really cool. I'm going to warlord, and I'm going to see if I can't not do that.
Target damage. Concentrate
Did
your
you
fire.
miss?
Bring it down.
You miss? What? He missed the firefly. How did he miss the firefly? It was 2 feet in front of you. Yeah, that center... Oh, maybe not. 20% damage reduction. Maybe his heavy large laser did hit that center torso. We gotta pour some more fire onto it. It's not moving. It's vulnerable. Oh, wow. That's a whole bunch of fire coming in. Although it doesn't look like the Arctic Cheetah managed to get hit. LRM-5, hot loaded, managed to damage himself. Lucky for us. So he's got a misfire going on that one. Jester. Let's get Jester on the road. Jester's Cougar should be more than capable of hitting that. Nope, we've blocked it ourselves. So instead we're going to kill that incubus because it ain't moving. Show me the incubus. Wow, your accuracy sucks. Fire. Lay in the pain and just flatten the entire square. I don't want anybody think. Getting close to 50 people. Wow. Hi, y'all people. Very happy that you're here. Hope that you're entertained. Hope that we're all having a good time together.
All systems nominal.
Thank you, Grit Panda, for following us. Hope you can enjoy with us on this journey that we take through blowing up other mechs. Lego, that was very disappointing. You had an 8% chance to hit. Well, no, you missed by 8%. You had 50-something. It was great. Terrible. Almost forgot about the Tigro. Yeah, I was like, let's just fire everything. Wait a second. Let's not call artillery down on our heads. That might not work out so great. I'm seeing a lot more ECM than I feel comfortable with. Is that a storm? It's a Stormcrow. Why do I seem to attract Stormcrows? All I want is a Mad Dog. Okay, Mad Dog would be a little bit more powerful than what we can kind of handle right now. Mumber, time to get up there. That's not great accuracy. That's okay accuracy. That's pretty terrible. Show me that incubus. Let's just... maybe not. Maybe I should... No, we'll kill the incubus. Incubus, die, please. Oh, that was a good one. There goes his leg entirely, and it looks like his crit on his engine quite badly. Do you even have a side torso anymore? I'm starting to wonder. We're already in the city. Don't worry. It's evacuated. That's what they tell us. I mean, I thought it was a bad explanation, but hey. Are you throwing around arrow tags? I hope not. That would be dangerous. Alright, so Mama Bird continuing to demonstrate that the Urakan is one of the best 55 mech chassis the clans have, so that might be why. Yeah, and I can't deny it's great, and I also will say that the redesign of the Urakan is just gorgeous compared to the original version. The original version is not terrible, But the redesign is just phenomenal. Oh, going high in the Firefly. So, Sprog, we mentioned that and immediately people left. Oh, sad. But yeah, the thing is, I've had the most Ryokans that I have of any other clan mech before. So, I want to lean into other mechs, clan mechs that maybe go, or huh, or ooh. So what would other 55-ton clan mechs be? Oh, don't do that. Not to the Arctic Cheetah. Arctic Cheetah ain't done nothing to you. Although maybe I have... Don't we have like one more Stormcrow part? Ooh. There's only rebels, enemies, terrorists, terrorists in the city. That's clearly how this works. Fists. So this building, unfortunately, well, actually no, somewhat fortunately, the enemy has hit it with their heavy weapons. What you're saying is you need more solitaires. If we have them, we'd have to get them. So, I don't think the solitaire has been modeled just yet, but it's probably on a list of something. Oh, cluster rounds all over the place, hurting that. Oh, the Ryokan's back is to me. I have to take advantage of that. Yes, the Black Lantern. That would be great to have. Bring me a Cauldronborn too. That would be great. Shade. Shade has other priorities at the moment. He has a lot on his plate right now. Apollo.
Waiting for orders.
Yeah, you see, there's somebody else who's trying to claim that they are the Mumword. Yeah, taking no shit on that one. The Gauss Rifle just nailing the target. Oh boy, that ECM. Starting to become a problem. Ace Pilot maneuvering. Even more ECM. This is becoming a very problem. Novas. Novas are Sorry, but Novas are boring. Sorry, but it's true. We all know it's true. Novas are incredibly boring mechs. 12 ER medium lasers. Woo! So much fun. If you want out of the ordinary, there's a Stooping Hawk. Don't know if it's in. I wouldn't be surprised if it is, but I also wouldn't be surprised if it was using a placeholder model. Lego. Cluster.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Ooh, that was a good one. Lego, did you break it? Please tell me you didn't break it, Lego. Please tell me your gun is fine. It's fine. Oh, he's going to do great things with this mech. Alright, shifting off to the side. So, good cluster hits. He's exposed. Almost dead. A little disappointed that we didn't blow out his engine just from the sheer number of cluster hits. Conjurer? Conjurer would be interesting. But yeah, I think the Black Lantern would be very fascinating. It is a pretty cool mech. It's just a terrible mech in my core line. But it's a cool mech. Hello, Laurendell. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us. You have missed an hour and 42 minutes of content. But hey, we're kicking butt, taking names, and we finally got the Mama Bird on the field. So I would show it to you, but it's currently neon pink. So didn't get a notification. Oh, are you following us on Twitch? Or not as of yet? Because if you're following us on Twitch, it should tell you. Also, I did put up a video over on YouTube saying that, hey, we are going live. I believe you mean the Wolverine 2C. Oh, Simbry's throwing the shade. Oh, Arctic Cheetah took a little bit of a hit, but then all the missiles came in. Come on, crit his engine. There we go. I don't think we destroyed the center torso. Alright, so unfortunately, we did penetrate the armor on the Arctic Cheetah. That's going to be expensive. So, yeah, that's a shame. T-Bone.
I hear ya.
Yeah, we need to start taking care of some of this threat because, dear God, the amount of ECM bubbles on the field that are not blue is too damn high. And so it must immediately be taken care of. Who is actually broadcasting? I know you're broadcasting. Actually, no, you're not, but you're vulnerable on the ground, and I'm going to take advantage of that because you need to die. I'm going to go leg. Leg sounds good. Leg's fully armored. Center torso, just to mess with him. I go for the leg. Pop some missiles.
Hey, stay in the crosshairs.
They got a head hit. I mean, he didn't hit, but he got a head hit. Make the Living Legends with 2 heavy large lasers. This is a UAC 20. I would so want a Thor. The Thor / Summoner. Oh, you give that to me right away. I would be on board. I would be on board for days. I have a plan. You and you. Go Bravo target. Fire.
Copy that.
You're dead. And then, from above, the wicked shall receive their just reward. Artillery. Dead center in the middle of the square, so it means minimal civilian casualties. That's how we do it in the inner sphere, protecting the people instead of trying to wage, you know, a mass eugenics war.
Affirmative.
Something is now right. Wait, what? Unused army. Yes, it has now been utilized. Problem solved. If violence is not the solution to your problem, you have not resorted to enough violence. And here he comes. He's on top of us. He's going to shoot the Arctic Cheetah because he wants it bad. Arctic Cheetah is actually currently quite exposed. How we do it in the Ionosphere Clanner Tirak. Very true. Oh, this is true. I am totally not Ionosphere pilot. I am Clanner. Death to all non-tankborns. Tirak is a filthy flipper. The other 55 targets from the class I can think of are a bit out of the ordinary would be a Prowler. And the Dark Crow, a mech built from the second line units of Clan Star Raven. They don't know that's Rogue. They think I'm totally in with the clans. I'm hip with the clans, yo. Elementals and reverse leg mechs. That's where it's at. Power to the Clan XL engine. And all that. Jesus, the amount of ECM on this field is starting to get rather frightening. We still haven't even killed the spy. Where's the spy? Where is spy? Well, if you go up to 60 tons, the Nodus is quite unique. Wheeled mech rises up with 4 legs. Oh, it's a, oh, what are those called? Quad Vs. It's a Quad V. So it's a combination of a vehicle and a quad mech. The best of all worlds. Stop shooting the Arctic Cheetah. It never did nothing to you. Alright. Stop shooting the Arctic Cheetah. It's... No, I can't say that either. Stop shooting the Arctic Cheetah or I'll put a bullet in you? That might work. Hi, you are the king? You are the king. Okay, so you are actually the primary target. There's a cougar right there, but you know what? I'm gonna risk it. Oh, beautiful, because Punisher does not let me know. Ooh. Ah, that may have been a bit much for him to take. So we've taken care of the king. So the actual target has been eliminated. Arctic Cheetah falling back. T-Bone!
What can I do for you?
Your Locust can hopefully annihilate somebody. I mean, I don't know what. We don't really have any great targets. Nobody's super exposed at the moment, but you may as well shoot the Pegasus. Fire! Long range fire. Getting that scout hover take a little bit of damage. Stop shooting me or I'll shoot you. Classic clan thinking. Really, that's classic any Battletech thinking? Let's be honest with ourselves.
You betcha.
Nobody's really quite nice guys in this. Thought adult content on Twitch was banned. Firefly rammed by heavy large laser.
Enemy flanking.
Oh, Mama Bird getting flanked from behind. I don't think Mama Bird much cares, but Mama Bird will take care of it with not much problems. Especially if you don't move. You better have ace pilot, otherwise you're probably dead. I think he's dead.
Standing by.
Oh, I think he's dead. Do you have a target? Oh, you have the target? You don't. Say, hi, shut that off and fire.
Affirmative.
Over to the side. Just suddenly behind Mama Bird, a massive explosion. And we'll continue to shift back into the city. I love urban combat. This is the greatest thing. This is, like... I know that that Harebrained Schemes has received a bit of crap for their DLC, but you know what? The urban biome is just amazing. Yeah. People can complain about things, but the urban biome is just so much fun. Why do you have such terrible chances to hit everything? Well, just fire enough times, eventually he'll die. Now you see you declared a trial of refusal on them by shooting at them. They're only allowed to shoot if you beat them in a trial by combat. See, that's how that works. That is indeed exactly how that works. Alright, so we need to get a little bit more fight on this. We're going to fall back slightly more, bit by bit. We've got 6 enemy targets and enough ECM protection to be ridiculous. Did you just lay down a UAV? Yeah. Yep, we got a UAV down. Shoot down the UAV. Because everybody just got sensor locked and this is going to be pain. Lego! Is Lego going to... Can he... Oh, he can't. I was going to have Lego pop out from the corner and just annihilate somebody, but that's not going to happen. Lego, stand on the front line. You have full armor. You are capable of so much more. Cluster? Oh, it's so tempting to fire the cluster again. But we have a recoil. But that cluster might crit him to death. Oh, come on. Let's be honest. It's a vehicle. Oh, 33%. Fire the cluster. Please tell me you didn't break it.
Scored a critical hit.
I don't think he broke it. They're all allowed to shoot the cluster. He didn't break it! Oh, good job, good job. Oh, wait, what? Huh? Left torso, left arm. Was that my heavy large laser? Did you just take my heavy large laser away from me? I am not happy. Because that was my heavy large laser. We gotta have words with the clanners. So, yeah, show me my Arctic Cheetah. Oh, no. Not the tag. Not the arrow for tag. Why? It was so good, so powerful, so immensely, impossible to overcome, frankly. The ability to lay down artillery has been stripped away from our mech, never to return unless we run into another risk Irby, which we might. But I need to figure out who had that heavy large laser and who was firing it, because that was astonishing. I didn't think that you had it. Somebody came from on high to hit us. I'm not sure. Oh, long range fire. Scattering all over the place. They really want that Arctic Cheetah. They are focused on it. Yeah, we kept the laser, so there is that. So the Arctic Cheetah will still be dangerous. Kerensky giveth and Kerensky taketh away. Yes, yes indeed. T-Bone, get that Locust on the move again. I want to pull around. Actually, how are we getting targets here? Who has that heavy large laser? I am very confused. Go for the Maxim, because the Maxim is incredibly vulnerable. I think we've pushed forward and caused a little bit of pain. It might have been... No, it's not a Pegasus. Fire!
All weapons are go.
Oh, you should be able to crit him. He's exposed. Destroy his engine. Make him cry. I'm telling you that it's a Predator drone he launched.
Commander.
I need to get... Oh, the Cougar can get to the front. Lovely. Can I get a direct line of sight, or is that... That'll be possible. Over the heads of my friendly units. Could shoot, but I'm not going to. Could shoot, but I'm not going to. Hey, it's a brilliant shot. Just don't hit the Locust. Is that enough? Is he dead now? He's dead. Good job. So we took out all of his weapons. We no longer have to worry about him. We are down to 5. So it's our star versus their star, but I think we have more mechs. So that might give us a slight advantage. Okay, you've got to get, like, seriously on the move. I don't know where you even got shot from. That's my biggest concern. Like, you got hit, and then suddenly, where from? Where do? How pain? Slide up right here. I think we'll move everybody forward. We'll cluster up the ECM protection as much as we can. I don't think he can lay down a UAV anytime soon. 250%, so I'll go with the one that looks like a less chance of hitting my guy in the back. Oh, it's gone! And so is the building next to us. There's a Suburban mech that has PVCs and double heatsink kit. Wait, where? Where is it? They should make a Suburban mech? Oh yeah, they already did that. There goes the building, and there goes the target. So Punisher demonstrating he mad. 4 on 5. So we got this one. We just have the supporting enemy forces to burn our way through. Mama Bird, I think you have a target. 22%. I think you have a better target. 24% apparently. Yeah, walk right up there. See what that'll get you. Because that should be optimal range for all weapon systems. Oh, it very much is. Fire. And it's gone. I love this mech. Ooh, 20% forces. So now it's 4 on 5. Oh, wait, it's not above the building? Yeah, there's somebody up high, but I don't know where he is.
Ready for orders.
Oh, no. You can't target mechs that are sharing spaces. Right, I remember that. I could just reserve. Let the enemy move, let them get off of each other. Mama Bird is solid. I wouldn't say amazing, but solid. Firefly coming up for a close-range brawl with the Cougar. I'm not sure that it really should do that. Just saying, you're a fairly small and light mech, and I am not. Well, I'm not going to say we're the biggest mech you've ever seen, but we bring some firepower to the table. So there should be 2 other mechs out here. Or units of some description. So both of these guys are packing an electronic countermeasure system. So we have, what are you, a Ripper? Yeah, a Ripper at 15 tons and the Firefly. Both of them are jamming us quite heavily. Exodus is up in the Lego. Hey, buddy. Hiya, buddy. Fire the normal. Oh, it's a chance. Fire the normal. It missed. By 12%. If we had fired it on full firepower, that would have worked fine. I may commit suicide point 11. We're not quite there yet, but you know what? Who's currently driving my Cougar? Oh, that's right. It's Jester. Okay. You line that sucker up. Nice and so. Like so. And you turn on all the weapons. And then you pull the trigger. Point blank range brawl. This is what this mech was designed to do. He is not having a good day. So his rear torsos are very much exposed. T-Bone, I require you to get back here so that you can give him a back shot, because your streaks should be able to clean this guy up. Streaks, fire! I fired nothing. Gosh darn it.
Got my attention.
You need to pick off the bird? Oh, you'll pick off the bird, no problem. Confirm that, lock it in.
What's up, boss?
No. How did I even switch pilots? I used a special ability and could switch pilots? What? Oh, it wasted the special ability. Fire overheat!
Copy that.
It's gone. It is just gone. Does not exist anymore. Please don't shut down Punisher. I promise I will let you chill out next time. Just don't turn off. That is my only request of you, sir.
Copy that.
You can handle the heat.
God, this heat.
He's a boss. Is not phased by incoming heat. He just handles it. Because that's what you do when you're a mech warrior. We're not going to have a very good chance to hit this. But I'm going to fire anyway.
Affirmative.
I don't trust these hit chances anymore. Because he is being way too accurate if that's a 17%. That's a hot mech. Yeah, more toasty. Well, did anybody want breakfast? Because we cooked up the griddle. It'll be fine. Okay, we got multiple. 40% supporting enemy forces have been defeated. This is concerning.
Standing by.
Obviously, because we don't know where the rest of them are. Welcome to urban combat, as we now patrol our way through. Although we're not getting that much salvage, I think we should be good. Maybe we should just leave. I mean, we're getting everything we want. It's gonna be lovely. Punisher, it's time to get your mech under control, because your mech is suffering a little bit. So get that heat down. Get everything going. Jester, you've got a similar problem, but you should be able to cool off. We're just gonna walk for a little bit. Everybody chill. Observe the sights. Enjoy the city. And maybe we'll do a bit of shopping later on.
Pedal to the metal.
Maybe sounds like a good idea? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we just head on out, because we're dealing with another 3 mechs over here or something like that. So, we've taken care of a lot of stuff. I think we might have destroyed the Stormcrow's engine, but not center
All
torso.
systems
Not
nominal.
positive about that. Thank you, Gasback Jones, for following us. Glad you could join us on our little adventure with Apollo's Vipers as we continue to have a nice little stroll through the city. And we will be leaving soon. Targets. I have targets on sensors. Or at least I heard of targets on sensors. They're not there anymore. It's a little bit concerning. Lego has cleared the target area.
Going.
Alright, time to get Mama Bird on up here. Oh, she fast. It's a fast bird right there. Mama Bird does not take crap for anybody. Get some breakfast cooking on that mech. Indeed. Get some ham and eggs a-boiling. Oh, there comes the heavy large laser. We found him. I don't know where he shot from, but we have found him. Really tempted to murder him so that we can steal his stuff. Who are you? What are you? Oh!
Got something you want?
We can't leave that unanswered. We absolutely cannot leave that unanswered. Get into position and engage. But not that. Target the building, please. That building. That specific gigantic building. How do you... I don't think we can see the building, technically. Huh. That's kind of sad. Knock out this building, then.
Roger.
Give him a demonstration of how we are not happy campers. And maybe also we'll steadily get through.
Brought it down. Yeah.
Isn't everybody who needs it?
Orders.
Alright, Arctic Tita. Time to rush you on into position. If you don't see this, I'm going to be absolutely stunned. So, should have a target right there. You don't. Okay, attack the building. Are you just not in range to do it, or what? Alright, knock that building out. Whoo, boy. It's still there? It survived.
Locked on target.
Let's just start flattening them. Because it was on the other arm. I forgot that. It's on the same arm as the... It's on the same arm as the heavy large laser. Oh, I remember that we were going back and forth because I think it was Sproke who was like, no, you shouldn't put it on that arm. Because that arm has all your weapons on it. I was like, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. And it was. Can I attack this building? This building? Fire the building.
Special delivery.
We're just going to start flattening the city. So we still have the arrow 4. The only thing we lost was the light tag. That's great. Does a radical heatsink kit allow you to use the hyper laser on any of your mechs? Potentially. Because if we start to overheat massively, then we can take that under control pretty quick. So we're about to leave on this one. I would like to steal that heavy large laser, Irby. Not gonna lie, but I don't see the target anymore. So if I can't see the target, can I engage the target? The answer to that question is no. But I see a target. Ice Fair at 45 tons and an urban mech. I got a better shot of the Ice Fair, I'm gonna be honest. Fire! Just give him the full shots.
Receiving you.
And that will allow Lego to then move up into position. Who has the ECM? That is the game we're playing today. Is it the Ice Ferret
Aye, aye.
or the Urban Mech? Ice Ferret's getting the gas rifle. Fire! There goes his left arm with his ERPPC. He ain't doing that again. We're avoiding civilian guys just to start flooding the city. This is true. Oh, baby! It's a Rackby! We got a rack
Oh,
beat.
just getting ripped off.
Lego getting fried on that one. I can't cheat this turn. I'll take out innocent buildings. I was hoping to clear a line of sight, said every BattleTech player ever. We need that? It's a rack, Irby. I don't know how we're gonna get it. That's the problem. It's gonna be very hard to kill. Well, it's not gonna be hard to kill. It's gonna be hard to get to. Fire! Keep hurting this thing in ways it can't imagine.
Want some more?
Yeah, that Sembry right there is a full-on rack. That's what it looks like in real life. Oh, there he is. He's right there. I see him. I can bring you down. Trust me, I can bring you down. Incoming fire. Mama Bird's been hit. But Mama Bird will be able to take care of it, because Mama Bird, she's fine. She's a fine lady. So once we get in target, Punisher.
Got my attention.
Alright, Punisher be cooking. Punisher is just absolutely on fire, darling. So slide on into the water. Yeah, if we want to chill out, and we do, we have to not shoot this round. Jester. Jester can bring the Cougar up, and the Cougar has demonstrated that it can flatten that building in one shot. So that will actually put us in a position to... that'll put us into a position to destroy that Urban Mech, because it will fall, and then it will die. And also, the chances to hit a building are quite high.
Taking the shot.
There it goes, and there he goes. Bonk.
Major trash.
So it's not going to take a ton of damage? At least I don't think it will. If it's anything like vanilla, it's not going to take a ton of damage. Oh, structure exposed. I like to see that. Alright, Mama Bird, you have multiple targets and multiple priorities here. 24%. I don't believe these percentages anymore. I just can't. Maybe I should, but they seem to lie a lot. Alright, this puts everybody in my optimal range band. Hi, buddy. Your heavy large laser pretty much killed my Urban Mech. I'm not happy about it. Oh, you've got just a missile. I don't care about you anymore. Fire! Okay, we missed with the Gauss rifle, which was a bit unfortunate. Exodus, bring the Lego up. I think I'm going to have you finish off the Ice Ferret with one of your 3 rounds remaining. Although he's sitting unsteady. We might be able to really hurt him. You want to get some vengeance? Get some vengeance. Oh, there goes his leg. Just kneecapped him. And he's panicking quite heavily, as one might imagine. Come on, bail out. You know you want to. You don't want to be in that mech anymore. You're giving up time. Could always look for a Brisker, basically made with dual region engineered medium lasers and hyper laser plus the radical heatsink. Yeah, we've run into that before. It's terrifying. Urban Mech is an ace pilot. Take out the left torso as well. I think he just took out the leg. Oh, he did. It went right up the torso and half annihilated him. So, yeah, that's dangerous. So we do, of course, need to be very, very careful of Rackby, because Rackby's going to hurt us in many, many ways. Punisher, you're under temperature again, so let's get back in the action. Now, we do kind of want to take that rack intact, but I think that rack might be broken right now. It is so jammed. He went full ham on it. Fire everything you may as well. You're firing every other round. Ooh, that was unintentional. That actually was unintentional. Didn't mean to do that. That was not a heavy laser. It was a hyper laser. Oh, was it? Ooh. Damn it. That sucks. I thought it was just a heavy large laser. And we've just destroyed it. It will never return. Alright, Lego, you've got 2 shots remaining. You better make them count. Start drilling. Start drilling. Or start drilling. You know what? That's actually a really rough choice. Shoot at him. Oof, just another breaching shot just ripping through all the armor. Cougar's going to come on forward and probably rip somebody apart. He's quite good at doing it, because he has all the weapons for it. That'll hurt. That'll hurt less. That'll hurt less. Yeah, make that guy hurt the most. And he's gone. Oh, that was a radical heatsink. I should have saved him. Well, who cares? Clearly a heavy large laser. Well, the heavy large lasers are just yellow. Cluster to take out the leg? Nah, wasn't worth it. So I'm more interested in that rack. Because I've got hyper lasers. I don't need more of them. I have them. Fire everything. I love this gun so much. I love ultra autocannons. They're just so much fun. Racks are even more fun, but racks are super unreliable. But ultra autocannons, man, those will go places for you. Those will do things for you. Like, a regular autocannon just won't do the same kinds of things that you need done. And a rack is just unreliable. Can't trust it. Is your rack ready to go? No, it's not. Oh, I'm gonna destroy you from the left side in. I'm sorry, but that's the way it has to be. Because you happen to have a weapon that I want. It's a rack 2, which, you know, 12 tons, but hey. Soft spot for racks after MechWarrior Online. 2 rack 5s is glorious fun. I think I was running 2 rack 2s on my Uziel way back. But I have since kind of had to stop because, you know, I can't handle that. Also, the Uziel is a terrible mech, by the way. In MechWarrior Online, just utterly crap. I like the Uziel. I really like the Uziel. But it's not a good mech in MechWarrior Online. It's just really kind of terrible. Alright, I need enough range to get my UAC 5 so it doesn't... oh, that should be perfect. Lovely. So, outside the minimum range, take aim and let it rip. Oh, you missed with the gas rifle, but you did blow off his leg, so that'll make things a little bit... Oh, no, his arm. He's open for the leg. Rack 5 has done wonders for me. Yeah, Mitch is also on a Discord, I think. He doesn't talk very often, but when he does, he certainly has something interesting to say. But he used to run a Bushwhacker with twin Rack 5s. And it was one of his favorite builds to run. And you see if we can join the compelling Discord thing with the 2 Rack 5 Warhammer. Oh, that would be pain. Flip on over here. Hi, buddy. I'm just gonna steal your heavy weapons. That's what urban mechs are. They're one big heavy weapon that you're trying to steal.
I may need some more time in the simulator.
Jester. Yeah, I think Jester's gonna finish it off. The Cougar was kind of built for this. Like, not specifically this guy, but it was kind of built to just drill into light mechs. That's why we put on all the heavy smalls. Oh, you had a radical heatsink too? Why does everybody have radical heatsinks? This seems like unfunness. Alright, so we killed everybody. We weren't intending to, but it had to happen. All of the enemies have been defeated. So victory is, of course, ours once again. The mirrors or loot boxes on like changed my mind. Depends on the Urby. Really depends on the Urby. Because some of them are. Others not so much. 195,000, but this is going to be an expensive repair, especially because that Arctic Cheetah. Cougar, almost untouched. Again, nobody shoots at this thing. And the Lego just absolutely got mauled by that rack. But the armor held. Baby did that armor hold. The Mom Bird also took a couple of dents. But the Locust, it did not get shot at all. The Locust is completely untouched. Risk lances are fun. So some fight word bubble. We could try to get to Firefly, but I don't think we would succeed. We've got 2 parts to an Incubus. Oh, there's another Risk Arrow for Urby. Huh. Who'd have thought? Let's see. ER medium clans, don't care. Light tag, I kind of need just to replace the one. Do I have any others? I have 2. I'm fine on that. Don't need it. LRM-15 clans are nice. Medium X pulse. Machine guns. MML-10 risks. I'm not guaranteeing this. I'm just making it known that I want it. Oh, a risk rotary. Oh, okay. That's good. That's really good. Weapon has a recoil of 1 per shot. That's really good. So normally a rotary autocannon 2 is 12 tons. The risk one is 9 tons, which means the risk one weighs as much as a UAC 5. So that's not bad, because it can shoot 6 times. It can do potentially 180 or 150 damage. MMLs are great. They really are. Expulse lasers, streak SRM 2s. What's the downside of the risk one? I think it's jam chance. So the weapon has a 4% jam chance per shot mitigated by gunnery. So select between 1 to 6. Continuous. Yeah. Something. I assume it's got some sort of negative to it. Otherwise it wouldn't be fair. Active probe, don't need any of that. Another XL engine, but I've got 2 of them. Oh, no, I have 1, but one's a Clan XL, so I've got 2 of them essentially. Advanced fire control system is really good. Ooh, +2 offensive push. That's really nice. 4% is easy to negate. Not really, because it's 4% per shot. So if you fire all 6 shots, it's a 24% chance to jam. So, and you only reduce by like 2.5 or something. Glass can give us the actual numbers over on our Discord. Which, by the way, if you're interested in being a little bit more active in the channel, we actually do have a Discord. Sprog is actually going to throw the link up to it in the chat right now. And if you want to join, hey, maybe pop on. We talk about BattleTech, we talk about Starfleet Command. Also currently running through a Mech HQ game, which we're having a lot of fun with. Basically, it's an RPG light sort of deal. You give me a pilot, a pilot's name, his call sign, what mech they want to drive, and we try and fit you into the game as best as we can. Right now, our pilots are currently attacking Beetlejuice for the glory of the compelling Confederation. Really just trying to get a little bit of cash and potentially become landed, which is going to be a lot of fun. All right, I am really not sure what I want to grab on this one. This rotary autocannon is really, really nice. I know what MML-10s will do when they're risk, because this is an SRM-6 size. It just has a chance to jam. So, take it or leave it. It's an amazing piece of equipment. But the rotary autocannon to risk would move us in different and interesting directions. You know what? We're going to take different and interesting directions. We want to move a little bit more ballistic. We've run into some serious problems lately with anti-missile defense systems. So, nah, Sprague, we got it. We've done that before. We're going to shift over to Rec 2s just in order to add on a little bit more ballistic. Also, maybe you'll have Lego be rebuilt for it, because this would actually save Lego a ton of tonnage. Because right now his Gauss rifle is 12 tons. This would be 9. So, I managed to get the Ice Ferret. Not bad. The Incubus, too, brings us up to 3 parts on that. Got the Stormcrow, which I'm pretty happy to see. We got the only Stormcrow part, it looks like. And we got 2 Risk Urbies. The Risk Rack has a higher and higher gunnery base for the jam chance at higher fire rates. Oh, okay. So it's going to make it a little bit more hard. Rebuilding Lego, good joke. Triple small laser, don't care. Active probe was nice. Double heatsink just randomly. Oh, the central. Yes, thank you. This is one of the better cockpit pieces of equipment that I wanted. So better accuracy at longer ranges. As long as you're not point blank range, the sensor tracker is great. And then it also gives you a jammer on top of it, which gives you your own personal little defensive ECM bubble. It's fantastic. Okay, so that ended up being an excellent mission for us. We made quite a bit on it. We did suffer some damage, however, we have a light tag that can replace that, no problem. So it's not the biggest issue. I think we probably have enough double heatsinks in order to handle that. Don't fire higher than 3 unless you have lots of recoil reduction and high guns. We'll keep that in mind. So, because it generates 1 recoil per shot. So right now we can mitigate 2 completely. Or you just want something very dead. Yeah, that's basically how racks work. Although, I will say that after having witnessed what it did to our Urban Mech, I'm not super thrilled about it. Then again, the positioning mattered too. He fired his Rack 2 at us just face on. So it spread the damage all over the place. If you really get a Rack 2, get to the side and drill. Because you will have the highest chance to hit the arm and the side torsos, and and you have no chance to hit the other side. So you remove half the paper doll when determining where you're scattering, so it helps focus the damage a lot. 150,000 for the next 13 days. That basically made the mission a 0 cash bonus mission. So that worked out okay. We're still projected for bankruptcy, but that'll be fine. How long until we need to fix it? 9 days for the Arctic Cheetah. Oh, my star is going to be out for 9 days. On the bright side, if I wanted the fire starter up top, I could get it done, but I want Mama Bird. Mama Bird and Lego need to be fully patched up. So, Arctic Cheetah. So, let's run the clock on this one. Because we really can't drop unless we have basically everybody. Stop. Need to go check to see if we jammed the gun. I don't think we did. Nah, Lego was strong. Lego did not give up that accuracy on that cannon. Never once did it jam. Doing good job there. One more day for Mama Bird. And the power conduits are complete. That'll help out a little bit. Just a little. +1 tech points. Generally speaking, you want to fire on the sides with any weapon if you can't shoot the rear arc at least. Even, there's an argument to be made that shooting at the sides is better than even shooting at the rear. Because at the rear, you can still scatter over the entire paper doll. I mean, sure, in RogueTech, you have a bonus accuracy and get to ignore damage mitigation. And also, mechs are generally least well armored in the back. But you can't concentrate your fire quite as much. So, I say there actually would be an argument for that. We're going to come over to Mama Bear and we're going to swap her banner a bit because I'm not satisfied with the kind of rusty look that it's got going. I want something a little bit more cool and aggressive, and part of that may be... Oh, now that's what we wanted. Oh, I like that. That's much better. Very happy with that. You can... At 4x, you can mitigate the jam chance entirely at a gunnery 7. At 5 shots, you don't quite mitigate it at all at gunnery 10. At 6x, good luck. Do you have any mech that you can make? I don't. Well, maybe maybe that Risk Kirby. We might be able to build an Aero 4 Risk. We need to check on that. Lights only. No, we're not there yet. Oh. All of our urban mechs combined with each other. We just don't have enough of any of the urban mechs to build, but we're getting close. So we've got a single Risk Kirby part over here, which is kind of disappointing. But we've got our Risk Aero 4, and compatible with our R60, our R90, and our Risk. So technically we have enough parts. It's just you need enough parts determined by some color threshold here. I'm not actually sure how it works. I've just been told that the colors indicate how many parts that you need in order to build it. So once we get one more part, though, I do assume we'll be able to build it, because I was under the impression it was just you need half. Otter says 3. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know. Although there's going to be a little bit of delay. So that would be nice as well. 2 more incubus parts. Yeah, that is true. We're getting close to that incubus. So I think we're also close to a, whatchamacallit, the hawk, bird, falcon, something. It's the one that came, the Vapor Eagle, that's what I'm thinking. I think we're getting close to that. We got 2 Stormcrow parts, so we're getting close to that as well. It's called the Lego. Wait, what? Oh, yes, Trash Can of Doom must be built. The Lego has proven to be pretty solid, not gonna lie. I quite like how it's turned out. Single silver bullet gauss, 8 rounds. It seems to work out okay. Longer missions might become a problem. I would like to modify it a little bit more. I'm just not sure what to do with it just yet. You can't give us the other one. Let's see, what is it currently stocked at? Yeah, it's got an XL engine. I could put a Clan XL engine, make it a little bit safer, but I'm not putting a Clan XL engine on a trash can. Sorry, it's just not happening. So we've already got the ultralight gyro. We've got a fairly small engine in it. Got some pretty decent gear on this. Sprug, I hope you know, this is a lot of really good gear on this thing. Ooh, if we get heavy ferro, we might get something out of it. Huh, that might be interesting. So come over to equipment. Yeah. Could throw a composite on it, make it super light. Of course, if you penetrate the armor at that point, it's going to die. But does it need all the heat sinks? Unfortunately, yeah. So if your mech engine is too small, then you unfortunately need to have your heat sinks externally. So this engine is so small, it has 5 heat sinks in it. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 external heat sinks. They weigh no weight. They only take up space until you get up to 10. Now, if you've got an especially large engine, the opposite is true. Your engine is actually capable of holding more heat sinks than it actually has. And so if you add on heat sinks into that engine, it doesn't take up any critical slots, but it does take up the weight. So this, do we have? Yeah, we got a 330 on here. It's plus 3 slots on the engine core. So if we go to the store, because I don't think I have one, go to the store, and it might be in heat generation. If we go to the store, there's these engine heatsink plus ones that you can buy. So right now, our Stormcrow could take an engine heatsink plus 3 to put it into the engine. Now that would take 3 tons, doesn't take any critical slots. So if you're using like heavy ferro and like normal endo steel and that sort of thing, and you're running out of slots, you can, but you have the tonnage, you can add more heatsinks internally to the engine. And then the opposite is true for the small engine, where the tonnage is 0. Because it takes no tonnage to add into the first 10 heatsinks are free, so the tonnage is 0 to add them, but they take up critical slots. So ideally, in my opinion, compact heatsinks for light mechs are amazing because normally they weigh like 3 tons, but if you're just going up to that initial 10, they're free. They take 1 slot and they operate as double heatsinks, which is great. That's how we ended up using them last time. I really like how that looks. That's very aggressive. Oh, she's sexy as all hell. Alrighty. So folks, we've been streaming for about 2 hours. We've had a whole bunch of brand new followers, a whole bunch of brand new subscribers. Thank you to every single person who has recently joined with us. If you are just joining us in the chat, I'm sorry that you missed most of the stream, but the VOD will be available on YouTube. I'm going to have to cram it together and the quality is going to be a little bit different, but we're going to work on that. It's going to be great. You'll see. But yes, if you are interested in sort of finding out more about this community, head on over to our Discord. Sprog is going to throw that up once again. Again, we talk about BattleTech. We talk about Starfleet Command, which is another fantastic game that I play over on my YouTube channel. It's another 1980s board game that got turned into a computer game. It's phenomenal. By the way, if you're thinking about subbing or anything like that, just know if you have an Amazon Prime account, you get 1 free sub, which you can give to anybody you want. So if you hook up your Amazon Prime to your Twitch, you have that available to give to whatever channel you feel is most worthy. And I have been told that we are in the middle of September. Yes, a fantastic joke right there. But Subway Sandwiches is apparently sponsoring subbing, so it costs you half price to sub, or at least at the $5 level. Not sure about the other ones, but I know at the $5 level, it's half price to get a sub. But yes, if you want to join us on Discord, feel free to do so. We don't have any tiers or locking down or nothing for subs, so don't worry about that. In case, well, you do get access to the Lego emote, which when that finally gets out of pending, which you can also see in our picture channel over on the Discord. It's going to be beautiful. But yeah, we also have a Mech HQ game that we're playing. It's sort of an RP light sort of thing. Just prior to landing on Beetlejuice, which is where we are now fighting for the Capellan Confederation, we had a nice little party which was hosted by our very own Lieutenant Shade in the guise of Firehark, who was driving an Icarus at the time but has recently upgraded to something a little bit bigger because it's quite effective and very dangerous. And Shade, I can't wait to actually put it into more combat than just that one mission. I am very much looking forward to it. If you are looking for more content just in general, head on over to YouTube, look for Tirak and RogueTech, or Tirak and Starfleet Command will pop up right away, and you'll be easy to find us, and check out the rest of the channel. Maybe subscribe over on YouTube. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's episode. I've been Tirak. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. That was my YouTube outro. We don't do that anymore. Hit that follow button and maybe subscribe. If you want to receive notifications every time we release stuff, you're going to have to follow or join our Discord, where you can join a group, which will allow you to get all the notifications that we receive. And I will see you all in the next episode.